No longer streaming on Twitch, just YouTube?
No, only Twitch.
Other way around.
Only Twitch. Well, all right. Well,
yeah,
you know
Twitch is a really good avenue for content creation and revenue generation if you can hit the marks. And as it's been shown, it's not difficult to hit the marks if you do some long friggin' streams.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm only implying this. We could probably hit Twitch affiliate, right? That's the lower before partnership.
Right.
Right. The one where you can start to get paid within like a week without even any difficulty. Well, none whatsoever.
As we've talked about, and of course we are live. As we've talked about, we are going to be releasing an entire gaming channel. This is going to be part of the Patreon, which if I have to finish the final touches on it, because I definitely forgot to do it yesterday.
Soon TM.
Was supposed to go live right as soon as this podcast was over, but clearly that's not going to happen. So it'll come this weekend. I'm going with this weekend. We're going with this
soon
weekend.
TM.
Soon TM.
Soon TM.
But part of that will actually enable our viewers, our watchers, our listeners to come and hang out with us on video games. Maybe they don't want to do that. I don't know. We'll see.
And the neat thing about Twitch is that Twitch used to be so gaming centric. If you said you were playing a video game and you weren't, so this is back when I was actually still streaming on Twitch. If this is before IRL existed, now that IRL exists and Just Talking exists, it's a very viable platform for more than just gaming content creation.
Well,
and so
we are mostly YouTube content creators. We're going to be working toward Twitch because I know all of you people want video games. And because you are all 1099s, if we start streaming for the company, you can write off all of those purchases too.
So what Grant's saying is 3090s for everybody.
You all don't look a day over 90. I have no idea why my dad says happy 100, but it's happy 52.
Yeah.
This is episode 52. It is 1 year. 1 year ago, Tad and I started this podcast for no other reason than because we could and because we were tired of answering the same questions in emails multiple times a day. That is what this was always about. It was always about trying to streamline our process as a company so that when people ask us, well, how does 3D printing work? I will send you.
You don't have to explain it 5 million times. Then
exactly.
Yeah. I'm actually going back to
3D printing, injection molding. I'll send you that one. Which, by the way, Tad, we should look at redoing those now that we have
it's almost a year to the exact day.
Dude, Maker Vikings here. Hey man, how you doing?
Episode 1 premiered on YouTube September 3rd.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
I mean
I know that's how that works, but I understand that's 365 days in 365 in 1 quarter. Days in 1 year.
I feel like this should be something that we don't have to review. That 52 weeks equal 1 year, and viably.
Grant, when we were on episode 26, not a single soul in the call besides you understood it for 2 minutes while you explained it.
Look, because I've been the only consistent person on this podcast for 52 weeks.
I mean, that's true.
And as much as I would love to have Tad on here, I know that all the time. I know that his day job has been a little crazy, but life is changing for everybody, and that might mean Tad comes back as a host. We will see. But yes, we have some of the company here. Before we get too deep into it, I want everybody to introduce themselves. I'm going to call them out as I see them. Simona, you're first. Tell them who you are, where you're from, what you did, as long as you love us. Give us the Backstreet Boys.
Hey guys, my name is Simona.
Oh, that's good.
I live in a city near Tampa, Florida. I've lived in Florida all my life, and I joined 3DM about 5 months ago. I'm one of the Musketeers, so I help out with social media, and I love the job so far. I love the culture, so just really happy to be here for the 1 year anniversary.
Geez, I'm gonna get asked how much is everybody getting paid to say nice things about us right now?
Fair bit.
All right, Brad, you're next.
We're getting paid?
Sorry, Jonathan.
Hi, I'm Brad. I'm near Tampa, Florida, and I, for the most part, write the notes behind the videos so Grant knows what he's talking about.
Dude, I am so happy that that Brad writes notes because Monday's video is 4 pages of notes.
That's okay.
Monday's video had so much content. It's Prusa Slicer 2.4 Alpha. All of their updates were so much they ran out of character limit on GitHub. They had to move it to a Wikipedia page.
That's
and
impressive.
Brad condensed it into 4 pages of notes, and they're like, you know, like 1-liner, 2-liner notes for me. But like, oh my gosh, it makes things so much easier.
Yeah,
and Simona makes it so that I don't have to even like look at copy anymore. It's just like, here, I'm done with the video. My hands are wiped. I have to review the edit, make sure the edit is good. I don't check the copy anymore. I might go through and kind of mess with it every now and then, but I think that's just kind of a YouTuber thing that we go through and we mess with stuff.
Yeah.
Simona, that means you can sneak some things into the copy and he's never going to know.
Oh, yeah. If she hasn't done that.
Good idea.
You could. I feel like Andrew's been like doing weird things in the thumbnails. 'Cause Andrew showed me a video of a guy who was the editor for a channel. They were like going over their 100,000 subscriber special or something. And he has been removing, was it his eye, one of his eyes or something
thumbs,
like that?
fingers.
Every video.
Yeah.
Every single video thumbnail has had something wrong with it, and the creator has never noticed.
I'm literally looking at all the thumbnails right now, being like, what is Andrew doing?
John, you're next.
Make
Give
it
him
as
Backstreet
cursed
Boys.
as possible.
I mean, I think by now most everybody knows me. I am the technically carbon copy. Is that how it works? Either way, Grant and I are twins. I'm his brother in the other room, and I'm like the
Wait,
Britney
you're
Spears
twins?
backup dancer.
I don't know
Wait,
if
you're
you're being
twins?
serious. I'm waiting. Are you serious about this or no?
I don't know if
Okay.
I'm not.
I swear to God.
I don't know for sure. I don't know.
Swear
for
to
sure.
God. No, yeah, we're twins. Hi. And I'm essentially the Britney Spears backup dancer for when someone needs some help. I'm like that. What was that? That was it. The left shark from that one Super Bowl
Left
thing.
shark, yes.
Like yeah, in the background. And I'm the technical liaison, to use a word we were talking about before the podcast.
You're the CTO.
I mean, not technically, right?
We
Sure,
don't,
we'll call it that.
We don't have an official board, but you're the
Yes.
CTO. It looks better on resumes.
We can talk about that.
But all right, Tad.
I am Tad, lead engineer for 3 Musketeers. What the heck else?
What do you do?
What do? I do design when I'm not mercilessly busy.
He engineers.
I engineer. I am engineer.
Yeah, you're an engineer.
Yes.
You have a mechanical engineering degree and
Mechanical engineering degree.
specialization in.
Plastics and injection molding.
Oh, I didn't
So
even know that. That's
if
cool as shit.
If you are working with us and you are going toward injection molding, Tad is likely the person working on your job because not only can he do DFAM, design for additive manufacturing, he can do DFM, which is designed for manufacturing. Tad understands drafts, fillets, that kind of stuff. That's just part of Tad's native love language. It's just how this works, right? So, you know, some people
It's physical touch and words of affirmation. For
Some
Mine is,
Tad, it's
mold
fillets.
release and-
some it's
and
Minotaur
fillets.
you and fillets.
I think yours is also fillets, Grant.
No, mine's affiliates.
And patrons.
Grant does like putting fillets on everything when he's designing.
Dude,
It's
how
good.
else do you expect me to try to make money here, okay? Right? Like,
That's
I'm
the way
sorry.
you make your CAD look pretty.
It reduces
look better,
stress
too.
a
concentrations.
1,700 subscriber YouTube channel does not support all of you ding-dongs on this call right now, so...
That's fair. I do not get paid.
I think Justin was talking about. I think Justin was talking about actual fillet. You put fillets on everything, like
do put fillets.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
the
joke.
Frank's
Yeah.
Red Hot lady. I put that shit on everything.
right.
But fillets strengthen the part, don't they?
Yeah, they reduce stress concentrations.
Perfect.
Sharp-
See, there's a good
sharp
reason for it.
lines.
Only in injection molding. They're not always that good for 3D printing. Sometimes they can
Well,
work to your advantage,
They
but...
look better, that's for sure.
They
Oh,
do.
it looks way better. Also, for those that don't know, we recently became a patron of Fotisman. I met Fotis. He lives in Greece, so I didn't meet him like real. We met him on a live chat, and this is Thursday's time lapse printing right now. Where's Tuesday? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. There's
Yeah.
Tuesday's time lapse.
That
It's
thing's
Bob
scary.
Ross.
Oh, speaking of which, Grant, your video is flippy flipped.
Is it?
Yeah,
I'm
I'm looking at the live
stream.
Dang it, Bobby. Oh, I can't. Well, I can't do that. Can I do it here?
You can't flip your video in Zoom?
You could do it in Zoom.
I can.
Yeah.
I mean, you look all right
I'm
to me in
pretty sure.
Zoom, but
Yeah,
not
we-
on-
Right,
we see
I'm
him fine,
flipped
but
for everybody else.
It's
Everyone else is
under where is it?
There's choose video.
Yeah,
filter.
it's video. Click settings on Zoom and click mirror or unclick mirror my video. So like, dude,
Ah.
dude,
Aha.
dude.
I'm better.
100 episodes in.
Yes.
100 episodes in.
Okay,
Still
whoa,
doesn't know
whoa,
what he's
whoa,
mirrored.
Whoa. All right. I don't do the episodes like this. Normally, every single person has their own individual window. This
Right.
is just one big window.
Right.
Maker Viking says Fotis is awesome. He absolutely is.
His
and,
models are insane.
they're so good.
They're stupid.
and
They're
ridiculous.
stupid.
And seriously, I've only
Like,
seen that one that you
look at
printed.
this.
That is,
And
it
this
looks
print
like
is a
it's
bad
real.
print. Like,
Yeah.
It had an under extrusion.
It has, it has a
But, like,
missing layer.
You know,
It looks so good.
it's good from far, right? From back here, you're like, damn, that's a nice model. But see, the
It's
trick to this
pixel.
one, and I didn't say it in the hands-on, when Fotis posted this, Guillermo del Toro commented on it.
Oh,
It's the
shit.
guy that directed Pan's Labyrinth. and said it was a gorgeous
let's be
model.
real. One of the greatest directors of all time. If anyone disagrees with me, come over and fight me.
In the comments, please, because we need that.
No. Show up.
But no, like, let's schedule it in the comments. And you know, while we're doing the CTA, make sure you leave a like on this stream. We are hanging out mostly on YouTube, so if you're over on Twitch, come over and hang out with us on YouTube. Get subscribed to both platforms because it helps us out dearly. Because, Tad, did you think a year ago that we'd be, like, also full-time YouTubers now?
You know, I don't know. I have no sense of time anymore, so it's kind of
Same.
amazing how
Me neither.
things have evolved.
Well, Justin,
So.
you're up next. Give us the who, what, and what for.
Yeah, I'm Justin. I've been here, I think, since January now.
Something like that.
And I'm the junior design engineer. I do design CAD stuff and make all the time lapses on the podcast almost every week now, and just anything in between.
Yeah, all of those pretty time lapses you guys see, if they don't look good, blame Justin. If they look good, blame Justin. It's not my fault.
I mean, if they don't look good, it could be the print, which is
Blame Justin. Justin helped me set up that printer.
Did I?
You did all the Raspberry Pi work on it.
It's your fault. Just take the fall.
No, honestly, if things go wrong here, it's my fault. If things go right, it's people on this call's fault, generally speaking. And we are still missing some people. I think Thomas might be joining us soon. I'm not certain yet, but Thomas might be joining us. I am trying to adjust things here because I just noticed people are getting cut off. But
Looks fine.
Yeah, it was fine before.
Yeah, it's fine.
well, I'm fixing it because it bothers me.
Okay.
Because I can, right? I mean, like, it's kind of my job to do that stuff, right? But yeah, Thomas should be joining us soon. You guys probably know Thomas at this point. Some of you may not. Thomas is our brand czar, and he kind of oversees anything regarding the brand. So if for some reason we go off-brand, Thomas is basically there to kick my butt and remind me that, bad Grant, go back to your hole. You know, it's like what we do for engineers when they try to have a social life. No, go back to your hole.
No socializing. You're
And
not
last
good
but
at
not
it. Go
least,
away.
Mr. Andrew.
Hello. I
Hi,
edit videos.
Blur
And
Grant's butt from time to time.
You do blur my
occasionally,
butt from time to time.
when necessary. YouTube doesn't like butts. Let's see. Yeah, I pretty much edit videos and talk about games in the Discord a lot.
Simone,
I'm
did
a
you
game-
have to watch that video when you did the copy for that?
No, fortunately, I didn't have.
Okay. I'm like, shit, that's right. She watches the unedited videos to do the copy.
Oh God.
I was like, let me skip that one.
It's just my butt crack. It's like hiring a plumber, but he's getting a shot in it, all right?
But yeah, so in real life, like not real. This is real. We're in real life, but
Are we?
I know.
Really?
It's
when I'm not doing this, I make games. Is what I was trying to say. So yeah, I'm a game dev. And yeah, it's me. I have videos. I make games. Bish bosh. Boom. I'm kind of funny sometimes.
Oh, yeah,
People
and,
tell me.
And Andrew is going to be one of our big players, along with a couple of other of us, or some of us on this call, that love gaming in our new gaming channel that's coming up that will be available for all patrons.
Yeah, I'm
Well,
very
patrons
excited
to
about that.
Participate.
Yeah, patrons to
Everybody can
participate.
watch it.
Yeah, well, I'm not. Okay, okay.
So hilariously, I was talking to Fotis about Patreon because he's got 3 tiers: $5, $10, and I think $40. And the $40 is where you have commercial rights to sell the printed parts.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Wex does that too, right?
Yeah, Wexter does that. I think Wexter's is 45, but Wexter has 5, 10, no, 5. No, is it 10, 15, 35, and 40? It's something like that.
Yeah, he has a couple more tiers.
And I'm like, Fotis, why the hell do you only have 3 tiers? He said, because if you have more tiers, people just ask ridiculous questions for no valid reason. He's
Well,
like,
and they,
seriously, I used to have a really cheap tier that was just like, just support me, and people would constantly ask for the downloads. There are no downloads with the $1 tier. You're not getting my work for $1 a month.
It's explicit. It says it in no uncertain terms.
Remember, if you make something idiot-proof, the world makes a better idiot.
No one knows how to read.
You're not wrong.
Tad as an
Tad
engineer
is.
can confirm. Justin as a high schooler can confirm. Brad as a high schooler can confirm. Simona,
Anyone who's done QA
I'm not
testing.
certain, but can confirm. Simona, you do so many different things. Your hand is in so many pots. I don't know. I don't even know what you do at this point. Other than, like, I know what you do for us. I don't know what else you do because I know you are working like mad. You started your own YouTube channel. Do you want to tell the folks about that?
Sure. Yeah, I started a YouTube channel where I post videos of me performing sign language to different songs. And I've actually moved from YouTube to mostly TikTok and Instagram Reels, but I'm growing that to try to get some more people following me. I'm starting small. I only get like 500 to 600 views, but you know, it's fun. I act, I work at a college, I do a lot of random things.
Hey, higher ed work.
Hey,
That's
pays
what
the
I
bills,
used to
right?
do.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. So I told everybody, like, we invited literally every staff member from the company. Not everybody could make it. I know David's not here, which is a bummer. I think it would have been fun to have David. Who else are we missing? We're
David's
missing
like the
quite a few.
unsung hero that nobody knows about.
David is the unsung hero that nobody knows about.
David's the only one who's ever seen us in our retail environment, right?
Out of
That's
this
still on
group,
staff?
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, out of anyone that's on staff.
David's the only
besides
staff
me,
member
obviously.
that ever saw our retail business. So we had a retail business for a year and a half, and 3D printing in retail doesn't work. Especially in an open air mall in Florida, which basically means it's hot as hellfire during the day. Nobody goes out, and you have to remain open during mall hours. And ultimately, the issue there was not that we had to stay open mall hours; is that we had to staff it. Like, if we could keep the door locked and I could go out to meetings or something, that would be great. But we were never able to do that because, well, if you can't bring people in the door because they don't know what you do, then your business will not survive. And that was ultimately our problem. We came into an issue where people just didn't get it. And they're like, oh, okay, it's cool, but what's the point? And that was back in 2016 to 2017 is when we had the retail shop. And I think we look at the last 4 years of where we've gone, people understand 3D printing considerably better. Now, I got a phone call at 1 a.m. the other morning of a dude that needed to print something.
There's been 3 emails from the
it's
same guy.
It's the same guy. Keeps emailing.
I
us.
love him.
Wants
Like,
to print banners.
He's
but
so
I can't
good.
Print banners.
If you're in the comments and you own a banner company or you own a sign printing company,
yeah, hit us
up. We'll work on a deal to send these clients your way if we get a little something on the side.
It's 10%.
10% is where we start. All right.
It's quid pro quo. It's illegal for politicians. It's not illegal for us.
Oh, perfect. All right. I wasn't sure.
It's quid pro quo. Yeah. This for that. But yes, if you are a sign shop and you're reasonably local to the Tampa Bay area, because these people only come out of Tampa Bay, or you know a sign shop in Tampa Bay that would like to, work out some sort of like affiliate deal or something, we'd be more than happy to send you the work. But we're open 24/7. I will answer the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you call me after 9 or 10 p.m., you're going to pay extra. That's called the asshole tax. Don't be an asshole. Because remember, if you're calling me at 2 o'clock in the morning, it is not because you need something in 3 weeks. It's because you generally need something by morning. And if I'm going to get out of bed and get your parts done, you're going to pay for that every time. Or if I'm going to, sometimes I'm still here. And if I'm going to turn around and do your parts, you're going to pay for it because, yeah. So understand that we are open 24/7 because the machines are running 24/7. I am awake 20 plus hours a day at this point because I can't sleep. I'm sleeping about 2 hours a night, so not fun.
Jeez.
I was up until I saw 6:30 a.m. And no, Andrew, I wasn't editing videos. That's great. No,
That's what I do at 6 a.m.
We were hanging out on a call until I left like 3:30, Justin, or 12:30 your time.
Yeah, 3:30.
Yeah. So 3:30 a.m. my time, and then I could not sleep. I had an injection yesterday. We played a prank on my doctor. That video is going to be coming. I don't know when. Eventually, it's coming at some point.
Whenever Andrew blurs your butt.
Huh?
So whenever Andrew blurs your butt.
Yeah. Well, the next glimpse of Grant video that's medical related is going to be the one where we prank the doctor. I thought it was hilarious. Simona,
Hopefully
I put it
hilarious.
in the marketing text channel if you want to see what I did. But I don't want to show it to people.
It's really funny.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
Really, is it still present?
Kind of.
Okay.
All right, let's not give too much away.
Yeah, we're not going to give too much away.
I'm
Wow,
not
we
giving
think of our
anything
water
away.
balls at the same time.
Is
It's
it
like
still
we're twins.
present?
Hey.
But
We
No.
need to get water bottles made and do like the LTT store.
LTT store.
sticker.
That's you put a
We are
sticker
not
on.
a 15 million subscriber YouTube channel. We don't have.
I know, but like they got built off the memes of it. You need the
LTT
memes.
has an entire division just for merch. An
Yes.
entire.
You kind of need it at that
division.
size.
Yeah.
When
I
you
mean,
get that
remember
big, it's
remember when his sponsor spots literally became a meme and then transitioned from a meme back into the real world? Like,
Linus
how?
Tech Tips set the bar
oh, he absolutely did.
for
Absolutely.
this kind of work. So, like, even I try to do catchy segues to our sponsors, 3D Musketeers. That's right. We are self-sponsoring this episode because clearly this is just our staff, all right? If you haven't figured this out by now, you have not been paying attention. This is our 1-year special, Making Awesome podcast. If you want to make awesome stuff, that's what we do here. We make cool stuff. I know a lot of you have your own 3D printers that watch us, but if you don't, or you want to utilize lots of 3D printers, reach out to us, 3dmusketeers.com, links, figure it out.
I will say, one of the coolest prints I still have to this date. Hold on, I gotta reach for it. Hold on. Oh god, I hit my camera.
Nice close up.
is this?
Oh, yeah.
So this was a failed. You can see it. It failed, obviously, but it color changes.
thermochromic.
So you could. It's thermochromic. So I put it on the top of my computer, on where my radiator exhausts, and I know if I'm getting too hot.
That's fun.
If this turns like a bright yellowish pink, we gotta cool it down.
That's when you go get the LN2 out and just start pouring it on your computer.
Yeah. Liquid nitrogen, for those that don't know what LN2 is.
That's
But-
not happening.
No, we're not.
Wait, okay.
Extreme overclock.
I want to talk on that for like three seconds here. So, if anyone is a big computer nerd,
All right, so we're
possible-
moving on. He got his 3 seconds. How are go ahead.
I think it's weird. So, Steve at Gamers Nexus, if anyone's a big turbo computer nerd, his videos are worth watching. If you're not, he's very difficult. He's very difficult to understand if you don't know all the
That sounds
terminology.
about
and
He
right.
talks
terms.
very technical.
He's very technical. One of the things Steve
LTT
is known
tech
for.
for beginners.
Yeah.
Gamers Nexus is tech for nerds.
I mean, he's called Tech Jesus.
Yeah.
But
It's true.
he does LN2 cooling, and for the longest time he used to have his LN2 tank in the back of his videos till it would constantly in the middle of a video. He's like, whoa, shit. Now, something that I do is I also work in an area that has LN2 or other liquid types of it's the cool stuff. Yeah, liquid coolants. Yes, but they have to off gas. And so I was in the lab and that thing went off. It scared the crap out of me. I forgot it was there. And it goes, shit.
Yeah.
It is scary, man. But it's interesting because you can see the progression in his videos where he's doing like really high-end LN2 stuff. And then it just disappears from the background because it ruined 2 videos that he had made as a one take where it off gases in the background.
Oh, we got Maker's Waffle in here. It said LN2 is great fun. Hey, Maker's Waffle. Yeah.
Hi, Maker's Waffle.
LN2
Make
is
me a
great
waffle.
fun. The hardest thing about LN2 is storing it. You need to have dewars, not
even. You
not
need like
the
a
whiskey
full-blown
or the bourbon or whatever the hell Dewars makes, but something designed to hold LN2. Hilariously, your generic Yeti or real Yeti mugs are pretty damn good as long as you insulate the lid of it because they're double vacuum insulated.
And don't close the lid.
Yeah, don't. Close the lid.
Those are things that go boom.
Nope.
They go boom.
YouTube doesn't like that word.
Boom is fine. The one that if you yelled in an airport, that one YouTube doesn't like. Yeah, if you could yell this at an airport and nobody would look at you, it's probably fine for YouTube.
Yeah.
That's how I live my life. But first I gotta go test it.
But yeah, now there's no rules for this. There are no topics. So if you guys want to talk about something, please.
Before we go forward, Andrew, is Coca-Cola paying you right now?
No. But do you like my sign? Which you can't see when I turn on.
You know what? That's better. Honestly, leave it on.
I say if they're not paying you, you should flip that baby around.
I saw you taking a drink from a Coke bottle. I'm like, this mother effer's getting some kickback from the big
I'm definitely not sponsored by the nice, refreshing taste of Coca-Cola.
Of 3D Musketeers.
You know what? They should sponsor us.
Yeah,
I won't
that'd
drink
be great.
it. I haven't had soda since 2003.
Don't lie. Everything's available for money.
That's true. $1 million.
Not even. He'd do it for $1,000.
$1,000? No.
Yes, you would. Shut up.
And you'd be like, "Oh, I'll do it for $1,000,000 because."
No, you're like, I haven't had soda in 20 or 15 years, whatever, and I'm gonna break that with the nice, refreshing taste of.
Brad, why did you summon
Coca-Cola.
Wexter?
Wexter's in here, yo!
Sweet. I like your parts, Wexter.
Wexter, your part.
Yeah.
We were talking about you earlier, Wexter.
I got. Brad posted it in Wexter's Discord.
Oh God.
So, I just said, Andrew, here are all the files that we have from Wexter. What do you want printed? I got like an email with like
so
15 models in it.
You told me to email you.
So
It's
Justin,
okay.
we're pretty
makes
well
my job
set
easier
for time
then.
lapses for the next 2 months.
Yep. Just keep them rolling. And then...
Well, so here's why I did this, because Andrew's dad is crazy into tabletop gaming. So that big D20 that we made,
That's been in the background of the set.
Yeah. So those are for Andrew's dad. Andrew's mom is crazy into Doctor Who. And we have had such a struggle finding stuff on like Thingiverse or Prusa printers that are good, high quality, designed for FDM 3D printing. Well,
A TARDIS from Doctor Who is like the easiest thing to model ever. I don't know how more people haven't made like a nice Doctor Who TARDIS model. It's a cube. It's a cube with windows. Oh my god!
It is a rectangular prism.
Yeah,
a cube
you're right.
Would suggest that it is the same on all sides.
Yeah, I know. I'm simplifying. I'm angry.
How dare you,
Are
sir?
you angry? We have the Maker Viking in here if you'd like to talk Maker Viking stuff. And actually, we have
truthfully,
to schedule Wexter
I don't
for
know.
an
I don't know
upcoming
Maker
podcast.
Viking stuff. What do you do, Maker Viking?
He makes things, and he's a Viking. Like legitimately,
I love it.
is a Viking.
Yeah. I saw him on the Friday call like a week ago.
So in my head, like in my pure thoughts, I was like, so he makes Viking weapons because I am down.
No,
That'd
he
be
does
really
3D
cool.
printing stuff, but no, dude's like
'Cause
straight
there's-
Viking.
There's the dude who does the 3D printed Freedom Delivery units, and it's a really good channel, but I do not want to know him personally.
I know what you just said for free. Yeah, the 3D printed bangs.
Pew pews.
Yeah, pew pews.
They fire these things. Not those
That's
specifically.
just a shot glass, everybody.
Yeah, so these
Yeah.
days he mainly designs printers, and yes, so Maker Viking
That's
is
so cool.
a printer designer extraordinaire.
That's
Wexter
so cool.
is a if you guys have I know Wexter has a Patreon, but if you have a Patreon and you are on right now, if you have my Discord, see these are all the things you need to have for me to give you free press. DM me your Patreon. And I'll put it in the chat because we've got some really cool creators out there, and like hanging out with Wexter, hanging out with Fotis, hanging out with Maker Viking has like reinvigorated my love. Oh, you did the Shredder?
Yep.
That was
that's
that
cool.
was Disc did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Shredder as a cheese shredder. So
Oh, I wondered why it was called Shredder.
yeah. It's the Shredder. I'm pulling. I'm subscribed to Wexter, so I can pull Wexter's Patreon. So
I can't
I'll put
find
that
Maker
in there.
Viking's Patreon.
I don't know if he has one. There's Wexter's. Jimmy Johansson. Sure, I think I got it right. Talking point. I'm trying to put my son to bed, but he is hiding behind my locked resin printer cabinet. So my question is, how toxic is resin? Yeah, my dude!
is toxic. I read it and I couldn't. It's so good.
I started that, by the way. Grant
Yes.
said resin is toxic, and I was like, boom.
I love it. I wish I had
Such
like,
a good
keyframe.
meme. It's such a good meme
This
because
is
it
why
tells
we
a
need-
story in 3 words.
Well, this is why. So in upcoming, so we're turning our Wednesday live streams just like maker projects that hopefully end up becoming channel videos. But the next one that we do, the next big one that we do, is going to be a Max Mix mixed, kind of maybe, with a open source Elgato Stream Deck. And my goal is to have a thing that I can have come up on my Zoom screen that says resin is toxic, because I want that. That's important.
You know they make an app for your phone to do that, right?
Yeah, there is the phone Elgato deck thingy.
Yeah, it's not from Elgato, but a friend
Yeah,
of mine, Matt,
knockoff.
used to do streaming, but while he was between jobs, did really good at it. But I was like, "How are you keying all of this?" He's like, "Oh, it's from my phone." What?
Okay, Maker Viking says he doesn't have a Patreon yet, but he might
so-
he might have one in the future.
Maker Viking also subscribes to the idea of soon. TM.
Well, you know, I don't know.
Don't we all?
I don't know if there's going to be a lot of subscribers to our Patreon because, like, most of our viewers, there's a bunch of tiers that most of our viewers will not see any benefit on. But I think newbies to the industry would benefit from. We're going to have a tier where we send you a 3D print every month. And likely it's going to be a time-lapse part. So if it's a part that we made for a time-lapse, doesn't really serve a great purpose to me, we're going to kick that one out in the mail to you. It's like $25 a month. And, like, yeah.
There's also the Musketeer.
There is the Musketeer, yes. So I got vetoed on the... I was able
The
to
350
choose,
tier, 'cause it's stupid.
I got vetoed on the South Park tier, the Tree Fitty tier, for $3.50 a month. But I was told I could keep the Tree Fitty tier or the Musketeer. And the Musketeer
is the one to keep.
It is $420.69 a month. And we will be tweeting at Elon Musk to show him
Daily.
the tier just for him. Daily. Oh, God.
Oh, we should do one of those guys.
Day 1 of tweeting at Elon Musk to join my Patreon. Day 2. You can script it in Python. It's super easy.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's what we'll just bug Jerry to do it for us.
Oh, man.
We hate Jerry, though.
No, we love Jerry. Jerry's not a part of our company. He's just a friend of ours. But, you know, I'm glad that we've got a lot of makers here hanging out because, you know,
this makes me happy.
Huh?
Y'all missed the boat on the tree. Yeah, we know. 3 people in this whole company got the tree fitty joke. Grant was one of them.
I mean,
Everybody
look,
else is too young.
I am happy to add it back. It's not that difficult.
No.
But see, I didn't.
No.
So instead of a Tree Fitty tier, we now have a Kick a Buck tier, which is just you give us $1, one person a month wins a sticker pack. That's what you get on the $1. There's nothing else from the $1 tier. It is Patreon is gonna take like 40% of that money or something stupid. I'm gonna get like 25 cents. It's gonna pay for the stamp. Okay.
Patreon doesn't take that big a cut, do they?
No, I think Patreon's like 15 or 20%. It's a bunch, but you know.
My friend told me Patreon's really good about like doing a fair split.
It must be because a lot of creators do that instead of doing it on their own websites because it just makes things easy.
It's easy. You don't have to store user data.
Maybe it's 12%, maybe it's 15%. I don't know. I don't check. It doesn't matter to me. This is a way for us to interact further with our community and allow our community to interact further with us. There is a tier for just under $100 a month where you can get one-on-one meetings with me. And like, if you are an inventor and you want to monopolize an hour plus of my time every single month to answer whatever questions you want, that's very valuable. Like, I don't bill that low anymore. That tier is designed so that people buy it for a couple of months. You get a lot of good value at it, and we have some, kind of guaranteed revenue coming in. But yeah, I think the $50 tier gets you gaming and the ability to come hang out on the podcast with us.
Which one's the Discord? Which tier is to enter the Discord?
I think it starts at 15.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I know we have a lot of really, like, big community members that are always in our chat, that are always doing stuff. I'd love to be able to talk to them more than just that. Like, more than just in our chats.
Bob says he's not paying for our hangouts. That's fine, Bob. You don't have to. Bob, you could be one of the 5 people on the Musketeer.
I'm getting paid for our hangouts.
Oh, yeah, God. Who pinged Jerry? Who pinged Jerry?
All right, everyone.
Go away, Jerry.
Techniac is here.
We love you, Jerry.
Hey, Jerry.
Everyone on 3. Ready?
No. We like Jerry. It's Brad's fault. Bradley.
Brad's pinging everyone
It's
in
always
here.
my fault. No matter what it is, it's always my fault.
It's always your fault. Well, that's fair. It's only my fault when we screw up. It's everybody else's fault when we do well.
That's true.
Is Brad just pinging everyone in here?
I think he is.
What are you going into a Discord?
I
Just
just
people,
sent
Brad?
a couple messages.
It's our 100 podcast special or whatever.
Literally 2.
Oh, I'm like,
Discord
he just
here.
went through his friends and said, hey, look what we're doing,
I'm not sure if it's worse than
Oh, okay. Jerry saw it on the self-promotion channel of Matt's Discord. I always feel bad utilizing those, but I know they
dirty.
Work. I just
It's supposed, but
they have like 3 more viewers.
That's what they're for.
I know, but like I don't want to like be that guy that's always spamming their shit, right?
In the self-promotion channel.
Brad.
I feel the same way as Grant.
0576, how you doing? They said hi, so I'm gonna say hi back. Yeah, I don't know, man. It always feels weird to toot your own horn, and I don't know if I'll ever get used to it, right? It just always feels weird because I want to do good. Now, I don't mind saying we have 13 viewers right now, but only 8 likes. Those are rookie numbers. We gotta pump both of those numbers up.
You have 9 likes now.
We have 9 likes now.
Smash the like button.
And also, shout out to the 4 people over at Twitch. I love you guys.
Oh, there are people
YouTube
on Twitch
is
watching
cooler.
us?
Yeah, we've got. I'm not gonna say their usernames out loud, but I can see 3 people plus me.
Oh,
Sweet. Hi.
cool. Hi, Twitch people. How you doing?
You should come join us on YouTube.
Yeah.
I mean, on the
look,
other hand, we
follow
can work
us.
toward Twitch affiliate as well. You know?
Yeah. No. All right. I've now got Twitch open, so I can monitor that chat too. But,
Follow us on Twitch. Follow
Jerry's
us
gonna be-
on YouTube.
Frick this! I'm moving to Twitch. Jerry says.
Then don't check your chat.
I'm
hiss.
watching the chat in Discord or not Discord, in Twitch.
I'm fine with whatever. There's no holds barred on this one. We are going to be transitioning the podcast to be more professional topics, professional guests. Sometimes it'll be, fun creators, fun makers, But the goal of the podcast moving forward is going to be for us to talk about tough industry subjects, talk about things that are going on, and talk about the reasonings whether you should get a printer or should not. Because there are a lot of people out there that have 3D printers that probably shouldn't have them. And it's because of either its utilization, skill, safety. Oh my God, safety.
Because resin is toxic.
Leave it to the significantly less quality.
It is?
Grant Jonathan to point out Twitch. Haha. John's significantly less quality grant. According to Bob.
And that part's already
Bob,
Bob, in my defense, I did say we were streaming to Twitch, but you showed up late.
Ooh!
So-
Also, Jerry posted yeet in the Twitch chat. Sir?
No, it is yote.
Please stop.
That yote is the yes, it is now yote.
What?
Yote.
What?
Huh?
Instead of yeeted, it is yote.
No, he
I
just said
learned.
yeet. Y-E-E-T.
Yes.
Resin.
There was
the
no-
past
there
tense
was-
of yeet is yote, from what I learned
He
yesterday.
yoked his ruin upon the mountainside.
Isn't that
He gets
yodeling?
it.
Rum, resin,
No,
coke
no, no,
is
no. It's a
good.
guy.
I hate all
Lord of the
them.
Rings, man.
I don't know why I'm here.
Wexter, do we have to go over this? I need an editor because resin is toxic. It's not here. Wexter, you know better than this.
I'll just make the sound effects. Boo, boo, boo.
Thank you. No, Weck, we did the Bob Ross mini dude at. I think it's 200.
The Bob Ross thing is scary, all right? It's scary.
Jerry, you can chat on both. I can see both.
I think with better lighting, the Bob Ross is fine. But
Or
like,
Jerry, just have both open so then we get the
Oh.
views.
Those sweet, sweet views.
But yeah, I think
Hey,
I think with better lighting, the Bob Ross is fine. But the picture that Grant posted in the Discord is
Yeah,
terrifying.
because his eyes were dark and soulless. And I'm like,
much
oh
like
my
Bob
God,
Ross.
this thing's gonna haunt me for the rest of my. What did you do? You sacrificed something to the resin safety gods like for this?
sounds about right. No, so the eyes are set back and all of our lighting is
Yeah.
top down, so it just adds egregious shadows onto the eyes, and I think it's hilarious. ZR576 is asking how we're doing. I'm all right. I mean, my back hurts like hell. I'm on 2 hours of sleep, but I'm all right. I've got like some of our core team here hanging out. How are the rest of you all doing?
My-
I'm pretty good. My
fists
game
are
dev
doing
team-
good.
My game dev team settled on a game dev idea yesterday, so that's good.
Ooh.
Is it one that you like?
Yeah, I love it. I'm really happy with it. It's not the
Oh.
one that we started with, but I'm very.
Oh,
Oh, there he
Oh.
goes.
it's like his internet. Bye bye.
I'm back.
Oh, he's back.
My
Yeah,
internet
that's-
sucks for some reason.
It's seldom.
Yeah.
is
Are
the
you
first idea.
also a Spectrum customer?
I am.
I'm sorry.
But I called them about this because this has been happening for weeks now.
Yeah,
It's
they don't
like
care.
For like 2 seconds, but they told me
They're
there's like
still
no
making
problem.
money.
Yeah, they said there's no problem. They said they don't see anything. So I don't know.
Jimmy Johansson says you can mix your alcohol with a spoon made of fully hardened resin. I said that seems excessive. I love it.
They're not wrong though. You
No, they're
technically
totally right. You
can.
can totally do that.
Because all of okay, I don't know this, so I'm genuinely asking: is resin food safe?
If it is fully cured,
Mm-hmm.
technically, yes.
Because I know the issue with 3D prints is they're not.
Well, the problem with resin is you
Two
can
things.
never fully cure it.
How?
So oh yeah, Bob is right. Pink Spectrum on Twitter, then demand bill credits. It works. It totally does. And if you
Does it?
Andrew, if you have
Yeah,
not
Twitter gets
negotiated-
shit done.
If you have not negotiated your bill with Spectrum, call them up and tell them
Do
you want
it.
to cancel. They'll send
Yup.
you over to what is it?
Customer retention.
Something like that.
Yeah, customer retention. He's right.
And
Yeah.
they just say, "Look, I pay too much. I don't have good service. I want money off my bill. I get
And they'll do
$25
it.
a month off my bill right now."
Or
Yeah,
alternatively, does Frontier go to your house? Because if it does, switch.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because
Uh,
let me tell you, we've been in this house for 11 years now, 10
Yep.
years. It's been a hot minute. For that entire time, I have been begging and pleading with Frontier to get us fiber. I just made headway last week. Just.
Yay.
Because they're like, I got some information. They're like, yeah, hey, the fiber ends here. And I'm like, uh-huh. And they're like, well, there's nothing really north of that. And I'm like, now there is. There's 4,000 homes.
But
So,
yeah, my dad, he's like an expert negotiator. He can get freaking any company to lower any price. So
Sir,
yeah.
sir, you work for Grant, the person that was able to tour an Amazon facility and show them how to fix it.
at 11:30 at night.
I mean, sure.
That's pretty good at strong arming people.
I did tell them,
That's
I'm either
fair.
going to get my package from your facility or you're going to trespass me. Let's see which one of these sounds better in the press release. So I brought enough money, what I would assume would be enough for bail, assuming they I got arrested for trespassing.
You plan these things out.
Oh yeah. Look, that
So
was,
what you're
that
saying,
was a
Tad, is it was-
$5,000 job. Okay, I have to tell
Tad
a
is saying
story
that it was
about this.
premeditated.
Because the story behind this is why I got so frustrated.
Yeah,
We
it's a good
needed-
story.
We had a massive print failure. It was a full-size bust of a human. We had a print failure, and I did not have enough material. The material that I had on hand, it was a bad spool. It would not print. It would constantly jam. I could not get it to print. So I made 2 separate Amazon orders, 8 hours apart. I needed 1 kilo to do the job. I made 2 orders of 2 kilos each, paid for express overnight shipping on both of them. Right? So that was like an extra $10 something for overnight shipping. Fine. I said, if they lose one of the 2 boxes, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They shipped it in 1 friggin' box, and they lost the damn box.
Did you find it?
I did. So what happened was I started getting on the horn with Amazon. Where's my stuff? Where is it? I made 2 separate orders. Why are they both
By the way,
lost?
this is before Amazon now does same day, overnight, and morning
this
shipping.
was before that
This
was
is
ever
before
really an
all of
option.
that.
You would have to pay extra for it no matter what. There was no way that you could get overnight for free. And then I said, all right, I'll start calling. I bought a share of Amazon stock because the stock markets were still open at that time. I bought a share. I actually made about $100 on that when I sold it. But I bought a share of their stock, and I called and said, I am now a shareholder. You must take care of my problem. Because I am now a partial owner of the company, which is not inaccurate. This is fair. I ended up talking to the head of logistics for Amazon corporate for the United States of America. I climbed that ladder. I'm good at these things. See ya, Zero. He says, you
Bye,
are very
Zero.
cool. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I have to go. Bye. Bye.
I assume he's talking to me.
Probably. He ain't talking to me. So
Talking to me.
He said you are very cool though.
yeah, well, he ain't talking.
Couldn't have been you.
You might be in the wrong chat. I don't know. But thanks for hanging. I talked with the head of logistics. I said, where was this package last scanned? He said, well, he said, I can see that it was last input scanned at our Adamo, there's a facility they have on Adamo Drive. He said, that was our last intake scan. So viably,
It's a block away
that's
from my
where
office.
it is. I told him, I said, okay, I see on Google Maps that facility is open until 11 p.m. It is currently 9:30. I'm getting in my car. Well, you can't go there. I said, what are you going to do? Trespass me? You are the head of logistics for Amazon. This is literally your job. Amazon is not an online marketing platform or an online buy and sell. They are a logistics company, right? I said, call the cops. I don't care. You are going to ruin. It was a $5,000 job. I would have had to pay all of that back plus damages on the job. That's how it works when we screw up, right?
Right. Yeah.
I said, I don't care, dude. My bail will be less than what I'm going to lose. I promise. I promise you. I have no priors. I have a clean record. Bail on this is easy. So I grabbed like $900 in cash. It was all the cash that I could muster up from the company and like personal mileage. Threw it all into envelopes, chucked it into my dad or into the glove box of my car. Took Amber with me, so if I did get arrested, someone could drive my car. And we went to Amazon. There's footage of this somewhere because my dash cam captured it all. And but I get there, I call the guy back. I said, "All right, I'm here. How's this going?" He said, "I'm sending people out with vests right now. We're gonna bring you in. We're gonna give you a tour, and we're gonna show you. We're gonna take you to where your box should be, and we're gonna start looking for it together." Good. Not only.
By the
was
way,
box,
anyone listening, don't do this. Don't do this. It makes you a gigantic asshole. but it was necessary at the moment. He'll do this.
I was very nice to him, but I was.
It doesn't matter.
I don't care if I'm an asshole, right? They're ruining my business because they decided they charged me twice for overnight shipping, but they sent it all in one box. No, that's not how this works. If I bought 4 kilos in one order and you charge me overnight shipping for that, then if you lose that box, that's my fault for ordering all of it in one order. I ordered it. I ordered 4 kilos. I needed 700 grams to finish the job.
Do you still have that filament somewhere?
No, it's all gone.
Oh, we should have hung it. Actually screwed up.
I don't want to
Should've
show the
printed
guy's
an Amazon
face.
logo.
This is one of the pieces that was
that's
made.
the
It's a
yeah,
spare.
I
I'm not
remember
going to
that.
show the front of him, but these are the small pieces that we
Who is
made.
it?
It's a bust of a human.
I know, but
It's clearly. Oh, hey. Speaking of, the
DSK, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
Disc is the guy that made the shredder.
That thing's so cool.
It really is cool.
It's so, because if you don't know it, you're like, the hell is this? It's a shredder. The
Yeah.
hell out of here.
Yep. Brad wants to tweet out.
Go for
our
it.
Video. Do it. Go for it.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Go for it.
I probably shouldn't. I didn't.
I should, but all of my stuff is complaining to Frontier and Spectrum. You don't want that.
No, but
I
yeah.
should,
So
but-
Let me
Discord.
tell you though, Andrew. Like circling back,
Mhm.
the easiest way to get an answer from these companies is to tweet
Twitter.
at them.
yeah,
There's an Ask
Yeah.
Spectrum and there's an Ask Frontier.
it's
They
true.
also ping their companies, but the Ask ones are the ones who respond. And let me tell you, it is quicker to do it that way than it is to call them,
Oh,
which
I've-
is
yeah.
sad.
For Spotify, everyone, like that's the
You have
easiest way to
problems
do.
with Spotify?
Yeah, I've had with like subscriptions getting screwed up.
Geez, I've had a family membership for them for friggin' ever. Hell, it's gone up twice since I bought it.
I don't
love
know, man.
Spotify.
It was pretty cool.
Spotify
to tour an Amazon
sponsor us.
warehouse at 11:30 at night. That's all I'm saying. And hilariously, even further, the box was precisely where it should have been. The issue is that we live so far in the middle of nowhere. This is before all the big lagoon communities came up around us. It was the only box to go to that area, and if you didn't go all the way down the aisle to see if there were any boxes in those shelves, you would not have seen it. So it was because someone was passing by, didn't see anything, they didn't go down. And then ultimately, I got the box. I had to hire some local people to help me finish the job, and we got the job done. And that is ultimately what matters, right? I consider that a success, right? The client was happy. Amazon didn't care. All's well that ends well. And I got to an Amazon facility at like 11:30 at night. It was cool. I mean, ostensibly cool. But
Also, people don't do this at home.
Yeah.
no, right?
Okay.
if you are an individual user and like, you know, Amazon loses your package, don't do that. It was life or death for my business that I've been working on for 3.5 years at the time. I'm sorry, right? We're Tommy Boy chicken winging it. It's either gonna work or it's gonna fail. I've got literally
Right.
nothing to lose.
Tommy
I've got
wants
nothing to lose.
wingies. I said that at the office the other day and nobody got it, and it was except my boss, and it was very upsetting. I was like, y'all are not cultured. Figure this out. Go watch Tommy Boy.
Tommy Boy is
Shit.
pretty great. Tommy Boy is ostensibly pretty great.
Probably the greatest comedy movie in recent history.
Well, because it's David Spade and Chris Farley. It's made in the 80s, so like there are so many things in that movie that would not fly in today's cinema. But it is really, really good. Dis says good group of people. in this
95.
chat.
Get the hell out of here.
Oh, it was 95? Jeez.
Yeah, I was like, there's no way it was the
Oh, it
80s.
was the 80s. Dis says good group of people in this chat. Jeez.
People
are
in
all
this
these people
video.
in the wrong live stream? I mean, jeez. No, we have a great team, and I'm glad that they are all here because what you guys see
Not
today,
all of us. We're all not here. Just want to make
Yeah.
that clear.
Well,
Who is here
ones
is
that
here.
are
Other
here, I'm
members
glad
who
that
are
they're
good
here.
that are not here.
I think we're at like half of the staff are here. Without them, none of this would be possible, right? Without Andrew editing videos, you'd have to deal with my editing.
Which you don't want.
You don't want to deal with my editing.
We don't want this.
Without
I remember.
Tad
God,
and
it must
Justin,
have been.
you'd have to deal with my CAD. And my CAD's not bad, but it's not CAD with Tad. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's pretty good. And without Brad and Simona, I wouldn't know what the hell to say 95% of the time. And
Besides
without
resin is
Jonathan,
toxic.
I'm sure there's a computer problem that would happen that would probably just start pumping 12 gauge rounds into my computer.
Without
so.
Jonathan, well, we've got Google, so it's like the same thing. So okay, bye.
That's a call it a day, folks. That's all we got.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Grant, all you need to do is just reboot. Plug it in.
Yeah, that's always the answer.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
But he won't.
There are some times where I can't, or when my graphics card driver fails on a live stream.
But hey, to be fair, every single person it's Windows key Control Shift B resets it.
Yes.
No, I learned that like 2 weeks ago on Reddit, and I thought it was fake. And gosh darn it, it works.
My favorite.
It totally
Every-
worked. I did it on
every
my live
computer
stream and it
person-
worked.
Every
My
computer
favorite
person I've
Windows
ever
shortcut.
talked to had no idea of that command.
Oh,
My
you're
favorite
talking
Windows shortcut is just Control Shift Escape. It brings up Task Manager.
Yeah.
I just right click on the
Oh.
taskbar and hit Task Manager.
It's what's way faster. Just go, and it pops right
Yeah.
up anytime you need it.
Well,
My
Control, Windows key, Shift, and B resets your graphics driver. Did anyone else know that?
No,
No.
that's like
Yeah,
really
I know.
obscure.
It's really obscure.
when you're live streaming and your screens go black. You have no audio anymore. You have no video, but all your RGB is still on. See, this is why RGB is good. It tells me if my computer has crashed or if it's my graphics driver. If the RGB is still on, the computer has not crashed. Okay? And that
Oh.
means it's recoverable.
Oh, there we go.
Because, I'm the one running the crazy overclocked computer from 2014. And I'm the one doing all the streaming. Although hilariously, we're sitting at like 50 to 70% CPU. My GPU, 12%.
Let's see. I've got our live, and I've got the YouTube and the Twitch running. I'm at 22% CPU and 15% GPU.
Oh yeah, Justin. So Justin has never seen the movie Waterboy, and we're going to
Justin,
have a
you're
watch-
temporarily fired until that happens.
we're getting this done later. Matt's Discord, they wanted to
Tonight.
do a watch party of
Oh hell yeah!
the Waterboy.
We can do it tonight.
Bob says we're watching Waterboy later. What time?
And later tonight.
Wait,
anytime.
okay. Who has a copy
Non-committal
of the Waterboy?
teenagers. Do you
has
have
a
a
copy?
social life? No, you're fine.
It's a pandemic. Don't go see anyone. You've already gotten COVID once.
He was fully vaccinated. It's fine. My doctor made a vaccine.
It's
joke.
Bobby Boucher, not Bobby Bushy.
Oh,
Hell out of
Boucher.
here. That is French American, sir.
My doctor made a vaccine joke. Andrew, just so you're aware, and I don't know if we could keep it in the video. I'd like to, but you'll have to review it.
Ooh.
It was
Okay,
funny.
is it
He said-
raunchy?
he said, "What is this? So you can go viral?" He said, "Well, not that kind of viral, but you're viral."
Oh, that's good.
That is
That's
good.
pretty good, actually.
That's
That
good.
was
That's
like
a 10 out
top
of
quality
10.
He
dad
loves it.
joke tier.
That's a 10 out of 10.
So what I didn't realize is that apparently he's retiring in 2 years. So
Aw.
that's like if my back's not fixed by then, it's probably never gonna get fixed.
Yeah.
Because this guy's awesome. But he had the replacement doctor in today, and they trained for years. So I didn't know there was gonna be somebody else in the room for what we did. Amber was recording it, but I'm getting a shot in my ass. I can't see anything. So yeah, Amber said the footage is pretty great. So I have all the footage. I just have to review it. But
I saw the note that the attending loved it too.
yes, the attending thought it was hilarious. They all have hella professionalism until they found out that what it was and all of that. Then she was making fun of me. But that's fine.
As someone who's worked in healthcare, that's how it goes.
I too would make fun of me.
Yes.
I make fun of me too often. It's called self-deprecating humor, and it's wonderful.
I do that. It's very useful.
But yeah, I don't know. I wanted to do this one because it just kind of makes sense to me. Because without you guys, none of this would happen. I think Tad and John are the only ones that have been with us for a year. Brad
Is that
hasn't,
it?
right? Have you?
No, Brad's been with us more than a year.
I
It's
don't
gotta be.
It's got to be 2.
No, it wasn't, because it was episode 10 that we made him the job offer.
Oh.
So I know he hasn't been with us for a year.
Okay.
10 more weeks,
Touché.
Brad. 10 more weeks. Simona, you were January, somewhere around there?
I think it was closer to February.
Were you
Was it
before or
February?
after cricket?
After.
You were during cricket, so you were March.
Oh.
You were
Okay.
during cricket, you were March. Justin
During
came
cricket.
after that, and then Andrew.
I was
on
here
this
before
call-
cricket. I was here in January.
You were?
I started in January.
Oh, that's right, because we had Brad, then we brought on you. Okay. And then I guess Andrew is the most junior
Newest.
person on this call.
Yeah.
I hope Thomas can join us. I know he's moving, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But
He's coming to my neck of the woods finally.
he works. He does. I guess I can. Well, Tad, you're probably best qualified to talk about your brothers. So, can you tell people about Thomas?
So Thomas has he's a graphic designer, and he works for a firm out in Portland.
Fiction Tribe.
and-
It's public.
Yeah, exactly. And they they're pretty well known for both ads that people see, and then like within organizations sort of promotional material. So like your training videos, different sort of campaigns within companies, that kind of thing. And he's been having a great time, to my understanding. But he's been able to work remotely this whole time, which is really nice because of the year that we've had.
Wexter has to go. Apparently, police showed up at his door to tell him that they are searching for his neighbor, so he has to go see what the hell is going on. Go deal with that.
Oh,
Yeah,
boy.
absolutely.
Wow.
Go.
Fun
deal with
story.
that.
Ooh, film it. Film it.
See you, Wexter.
Go viral.
See you, Wexter.
Damn.
Usually, I'm the one making problems in the street. That's right. Yeah, man. Good luck. So I put a poll in the YouTube chat.
Whoever
Of,
put no,
is
you're
Waterboy the
wrong.
best Adam Sandler movie?
I don't know. Big Daddy's way up there.
Big Daddy is pretty good, but Waterboy is pretty good.
I don't know, man.
I got
Like
75-25. Whoever said no, what is
Big
the
Daddy's
best?
pretty friggin' good.
You need like another option like that to show results because I can't see it.
I can see it.
Was he in Paul Blart Mall Cop?
Oh.
No.
No. Okay.
No, the weirdest Adam Sandler movie to me was 8 Crazy Nights because it was an animated musical.
But it's great.
It is
I love Happy
not your
Gilmore.
traditional animated musical.
Oh, Happy
Simona's
Gilmore's
"Ooh,
good
that sounds like I
too."
could watch that. It is very, very not like PC. That movie would not fly in 2021. It would have.
There
it would
are a
have gotten
lot of
can-
things.
That movie would have gotten set on
Yeah.
fire in a trash can before
Well,
it
like
ever
the-
went
the
to
Ace
Talk about
Ventura
movies that
movies.
wouldn't be okay in 2021. Tropic Thunder.
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah, no,
Tropic
I still
Thunder.
don't
I
know how that
love
movie got
Tropic
made.
Thunder.
Because and Robert Downey Jr. himself talked about this. He's like,
I'm
He
just
didn't want to
because
do it.
playing
the
a dude
whole
disguised as
thing
another dude.
is a joke.
Oh, he
It's
said you can't say no to
joking.
Henry Winkler and Jerry Reed. Oh, that's fair.
But
Yeah.
Tropic Thunder is. I think I read an article
It
or
was
interview.
barely
or
okay when it came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And
Robert
even then,
Downey
it wasn't
Jr.
okay.
Robert Downey Jr. I think he talked to what's his name? Fox. Jamie Fox? Is that his name?
Sure.
He was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
is it okay for me to do this? And he's like, it's parody. It's fine.
Yeah, because it is parody.
That's
Jeez.
such a good movie. I didn't realize that the CEO or whatever he was in that, the executive, I didn't realize
Oh, Tom
that was
Cruise?
Tom Cruise. Yeah. It's like fat Tom Cruise.
We're going to be
American
making a
World
poll
Police
here
is
in
another
just a
one.
minute over on YouTube, so if you haven't voted, get your vote in. Unless there's a lot more votes, yes.
If you want to
The
vote
answer is
after the
yes.
fact, Super Chat works.
Ooh, yes, that's fair.
Yeah.
It was 83-17 for yes to no. Married with children on TV wouldn't fly today. You're right, it
Ooh,
wouldn't.
yeah, shit. Okay, so I know Married with Children is before all of our times, technically. Who in this call has seen at least one episode of Married with Children? So if I go, love and marriage, love, no one,
Okay, I've heard that
go
song,
watch
but-
it. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah, it premiered
Oh my
April
God.
5th, 1987.
Yeah, it's before all of us.
It's got an 8 out of 10 on IMDb and a 92%.
Because it's so funny. But you have to come at it as a period piece and also understand it's comedy.
Well, that's like what's that from the? When the hell was that? The 60s? The Honeymooners?
Oh,
Straight to the moon, Alice. You know, like that wouldn't fly today.
Yeah, go watch Married with Children. It is just misogyny. That's what it really should be renamed to.
Misogyny, the sitcom.
The Bundys were way better than the Cos. I agree.
Yeah, except, you know, the Cosbys had way worse problems.
Right, but if the Bundys were real, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess the modern version of that would be Schitt's Creek, right? The modern
No.
version.
Really funny.
No.
It was really bad.
You did not like
How
Schitt's Creek?
dare you?
Yeah.
I heard it was really bad.
Oh, I
You're
liked
wrong.
it.
Has it?
Whoever you
Simone,
heard
have
it from
seen
is
Schitt's Creek?
wrong.
Oh, I haven't.
I thought it was funny.
All
I thought
right,
it was really
required
funny.
watching. Any new employees?
Oh no. What
Tommy
have
Boy.
we done?
Schitt's Creek, the Ozarks, get on it.
We can do like, hey, if you guys want to do like, you know, we hang out one
Oh,
evening
man,
a week,
like
and
a
we watch
Discord-
show or something.
A Discord like movie night would be cool for our patrons.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm fine with
I
that.
really want to do a watch party on Amazon with their new feature.
Yeah, that's so neat because you can do it through
Netflix has that
Twitch.
too.
That's because Twitch and
Yeah.
Amazon are the same thing.
Yeah. No, he's at Netflix.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Twitch does it through Amazon Prime, and if you're an Amazon Prime person, you can watch, and that's cool. Yeah. So it was some show that premiered. I watched it with a whole bunch of people with one of my favorite streamers. I was like, this is really cool. I didn't know it was a thing. And it's kind of like the Mystery Science Theater 3000 thing, right? Where the person
Oh yeah.
also
As
in the
it
thing is like,
should.
ha 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 ha.
As it should.
Okay, I'm not getting laughs. That means at least 3 people in this call have not seen Mystery Science
I know what
Theater
Mystery
3000.
Science Theater is. Actually, my girlfriend introduced me to that. I had never seen
I
it before
recommend
I
the
met
old
her.
one, not the new one.
Oh yeah, no.
Maker Viking says he might be up for one today, Bob, unless he falls asleep on the couch again. It's gonna be Waterboy. I guess
Waterboy.
we're doing Waterboy today. For those that don't know, Maker Viking is actually in the Scandinavia region, so like literally a Viking.
No, the dude named Viking. No,
Shut
I
up.
would. I don't
I mean,
believe it.
hilariously, the name I go by comes from where we grew up. Grant's
Oh
doesn't.
yeah. No, but like if you meet him, the accent, the beard, everything you'd want. Like he calls himself Maker Viking, and it follows through. It's exactly what it's like. I'm like, okay, yep, this is exactly what I was expecting. It's
Oh my god, it is exactly what I would expect.
Norway. I know. No, I try not to tell people like reasonably exact locations. I know Norway's reasonably
Grant, you weren't-
large, but yes,
Grant-
Norway to be exact.
Truth be told, you didn't know for sure. So shut up.
I mean, that is fair. If I was
Grant
gonna
should
say it
make
was
her
gonna be Norway.
Floridian.
I'm letting you know.
Scandinavian region.
That is close enough, asshole.
Geography.
It's in the east. It's in the eastern hemisphere.
Grant should be the Maker Floridian.
The Maker Floridian.
Oh, I like that. Florida man maker.
Goes to Namecheap.
The Florida man maker doc. Oh, that's a good one for a store.
Oh, you guys.
God damn it,
It's
he's
just
about
how
to buy
it's
the
just how
domain.
to dress like a Florida
He's
man.
literally gonna buy the domain live
It's available.
because domain parking isn't illegal. I'm just saying, Maker Viking, your Voron V0 build video. It's exactly what I expected. I'm all about it.
I mean, Voron. I want to build a Voron.
That's a cool
so bad.
I have to say, I didn't know much about the Voron, and I found it like on my homepage because I see you guys talking about it. But I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. A meter a second. A meter.
That's
Only
a
in
lot.
ABS. Only in ABS.
What? Wait, why? What's the
Curious
special
why?
about
I don't
ABS for
actually
that?
know this.
ABS has an incredibly low viscosity, so you can print it very fast.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Bob just posted Florida Man Maker totally is exclusive to meth production. Sir, we live in an area where we actually showed up to a Walmart one day while they were doing a meth lab bust out of the camper.
There was a meth lab
and this was
bust at
before
Walmart
Breaking
that day.
Bad. This was
Wait,
before
in the
Breaking
Walmart?
Bad.
No, it was at a car outside of the Walmart.
Was it a car? I thought it was an RV.
That's not
Hey,
as exciting.
Jonathan, are you saying that Breaking Bad popularized meth making?
Okay, so I want to like take a minute to talk about Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad did a really good job on their science side.
And
they had
I own
actual
Florida Man Maker
scientists.
and FLmanmaker.com.
We need to do an NFT series. That's
Shut
up,
generative
Nobody
design
cares.
of-
Nobody
cares
cares
Florida
about
Man.
NFTs.
Nobody wants.
It's non-fungible. I don't want it.
Because of its
I like
fungibility.
funging. I like funging. I don't want non-funging.
I only want things that are fungible, damn it.
Yes. me sitting here with Doge.
I can print you Doge coins. They don't mean anything and they have no value, but that sounds about the same as Doge.
So
It's intrinsic value, sir.
My favorite games publisher released Devolver Coin, and it was just a big plastic coin that you could buy, and it changed its price randomly every like few minutes or something like that.
This is a good
Jimmy
meme.
says the Boron is cool. I don't understand why they use 2020 profiles. For the V0, it's because it's so tiny, they're not going to flex. But yes, for those that have seen like the Voron speed challenges where they're printing
It's so
fast,
incredible.
it has to be ABS.
didn't know
ABS
that.
has a density of 1.07 grams per cubic centimeter. PLA is 1.24. That is a big viscosity difference when you're trying to push it. And you could overheat ABS all day long and run it as fast as you want. Why do you think consumer products are made out of ABS? Because it is very easy to injection mold, which also makes it very easy to 3D print, assuming you can keep your temps up.
Now, the
Oh,
Voron,
and
have
V0 is
an idea.
1515. It's not even 2020. It's
at least
1515.
I saw on the Voron, it has like side cooling of the part. Is
Yeah,
that true?
That one did.
friggin', it is actively cooling, and I'm like, Jesus Christ,
That
this
one
isn't
did.
sped up.
It had to do that because it was moving so fast that the layer below it would not have enough time to cure before it went to the next layer.
That's so cool. I'm sorry.
Oh,
that's
okay.
so
Jimmy was
cool.
thinking of the 2.4. I don't know why the 2.4 uses 2020. We have it's a D-bot. It's a big D-bot, but that uses 2040. I don't recommend it, but now that we have the new Z-axis for it, which I can't get
Ooh,
installed.
Jimmy out here saying Core XY using 3030. Big man.
I think the reason that the 2.4 does it is because the bed doesn't move, so you don't have a lot of mass moving around.
That's
it's only
fair.
the print head, and it's Core X, Y, and Z, I believe.
I think they call it Core XZ, maybe. I don't know. It's all built.
Yeah, I don't remember which. I know it's. I don't know if it's two or all three of the axes are.
I
all
just wish that
connected.
like the Voron community and the Clipper community weren't like just full of assholes. Like I went into the Clipper community to try to get help to learn. They friggin' got real mad at me. Like
He's salty.
they were real rude. They were rude to Tom. They were rude to Billy. They were rude to me. Until they can fix their problem of rude. And this was like, I said, hey, looking to get into Clipper. What do you guys recommend? Get out of here, piece of shit. You're a noob. You don't
Screw
belong
you.
Oh my
here."
god.
I'm like,
What is this,
The
League of
communities are the
Legends?
worst.
okay. And then I left the Discord. I'm like, all right, I'm out. I won't do a video on your stuff now.
Yeah, seriously.
It's still Core XY as X and Y are independent or are dependent on each other and Z is independent. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
I don't know what's happening. I joined this company
YouTube
because I can
comments.
edit videos. Oh, okay. But not because I can do 3D printing stuff. I'm very confused.
Yeah, Vikings community is much more friendly, except that Bob guy, says Bob. It's there are a few bad apples. But, you know, every community is going to have the resident asshole. That's why we have John.
I thought you were going to say yourself.
Yeah, me too.
No, I'm only the asshole when you all don't get your work done on time. Otherwise, I'd like to believe I'm a pretty decent person to work with.
Occasionally.
Blink if you all are in danger.
Writes down notes about who needs to have a talking to when we're done.
Oh no.
Occasionally
Breathe if you're in danger.
Who needs apples? That's right, we're PC people.
No.
As both Brad and Simona are using what look to be Apple products.
Simona, I believe, is on a
Disgusting.
Chromebook.
Yeah.
And I'm on a computer I built.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine, whatever.
Brad is using AirPods.
You're using AirPods though, Brad.
He's just flexing on all the haters.
Oh, no,
He's not even using them.
Jordan's
He
here.
just has them in.
Jordan's here now too.
Oh,
Mad
no.
Monkey Makes is hanging out.
Oh,
Oh, geez,
God,
there goes
what's-
the friggin' neighborhood.
What's the Rick and Morty Jerry got apples, right? Is that it?
I'm like 3 seasons behind. I don't know.
I haven't
No,
seen the new
this
season.
was a 3-season-old joke.
Yeah,
It's a 3-season-old joke. So you mean
Yeah.
still
Shut up.
viable?
Yeah.
it is. Oh, it's Hungry for Apples.
Yeah. that's
Hungry
it.
for apples. That's it.
This
I had
I
to Google
love
it.
how
finale is tomorrow night.
I love how I'm looking at. I just looked at Wexter's Discord. Bob, Fernando, Disc, and Mad Monkey are all in a voice chat, and they're on our live stream.
Yeah.
Because they're coming up with what to say all together. It's
Yeah,
a
they're
hive
like,
mind.
all right, how do we piss this guy off? Oh, Wexter. Oh, that's right, because, it's in the middle of the night. Or it's like 8 p.m. for Wexter right now. He posted
Wait,
a
didn't he have to
picture-
go deal with the thing?
He posted a picture of the cops outside of his house.
Oh,
In his
well,
Discord.
he's not live. He's not on live video right now.
Yeah, can
He's
someone-
doing police
can someone-
interactions
yeah.
wrong.
Can someone ping Wexter? I just need him to have a live video. It needs to be filmed vertically, and I need
gonna
to
say, we need
hear
proof of
World
life.
Star at
Yeah,
least
someone
twice.
needs to scream "World Star" down the street.
That
And then we'll put like a little
Star.
Florida man border around it.
Wex is Florida.
No.
Okay.
But when
You
stupid
can make
stuff
anything
happens,
Florida Man. Florida Man
Florida
is
Man.
everybody. Florida Man's in our hearts.
Florida man is all of us on this
Wow.
day.
The Maker Viking is doing a YMIR. I guess it's some Norwegian way of saying things that I don't know. At
Ymir?
650 by 650 by 700 millimeter build volume.
God damn.
That's a chungus of a 3D printer.
Wow.
That is as
What-
tall as my big D-bot with an extra 8 inches XY. 9 inches XY.
Wait, Maker Viking, how did you find heated beds that could do that?
Oh, Kanogo
No.
makes them. You get them
Oh.
custom built.
What's expensive?
Do you know how expensive printers this big are to make?
Yes.
And make
We
well?
built the D-bot.
That thing is not built well.
That's fair.
that thing's built.
It definitely doesn't use friggin' paracord to keep it from shaking.
Bob says it
Paracord.
is pronounced Ymir. I guess
That's
makes
what I
sense.
just said.
Yeah.
It's a frost giant from Norse mythology.
That's
See?
what I
Ooh.
just said, Grant.
Neat.
Thank you.
I didn't hear you because there's all these other people talking over
Chuckles.
I heard
What are you
him.
talking
Brent
about?
isn't here. Loud noises. Why are we yelling?
I'm here too.
Me too.
you. Simona's like, I'm just here so I don't get fined.
By the way, that's a good joke if anyone actually knows the reference, but nobody really does.
Marshawn Lynch.
Yeah, Marshawn Lynch at the NBA or NFL.
NFL,
Pro
there you
conference.
go.
Shut the hell up.
Yeah, no, I thought that was hilarious. Okay, so I read this from Wexter's Discord because I can. So to explain how small this city is, yesterday someone hit some expensive car and ran away. That happened on the parking lot where we park because it's right next to our office. I noticed police there and I was going away from work. Today the police showed up at my doorstep, but they were searching for my neighbor.
Yeah, Wex, how many
John,
many
he's not here. I'm reading
okay,
from his
okay.
Discord.
That's fine. Ask him how many stoplights there are in his town.
Why?
Who
St.
counts?
Leo, my guy.
John,
No stop. Actually, shit, it has a stoplight now.
He lives
Son
in
of a
Europe.
bitch.
He lives in Europe. They don't do stoplights. It's all roundabouts. Europe plays mini motorways. The United States doesn't.
Europe is
Mario
endgame mini
Kart.
motorways.
Bob says, poor Simona sitting there like, why did I agree to do this with these weirdos? Bob's not wrong. Bob's not wrong.
Bob's not wrong.
No, we're having a good time. It's very entertaining. It's all good.
She's like, I just get to see this in the chat every day. I just don't get to see them do it live.
See, I actually forgot Simona used to work for a news company. I actually want to bug you about something offline about somebody I work with.
Simona, weren't you also a beauty pageant queen?
I was Miss Junior Teen United States 2014.
Wow.
So,
Nice.
That's
yeah,
okay.
got
I was like, okay, like state, right? No, the U.S.
America.
Damn. Now I will say, was it Miss USA or Miss
So, yeah, I don't
Universe?
What'd you say?
that was actually part of the Miss World organization.
Grant,
So there's like Miss America, Miss Universe, and Miss World. They're all separate.
Dad, if you're in the chat, who was it that you went to your PhD classes with?
Oh yeah, there was a.
Was it Miss Universe or Miss US or it was
I think
somebody?
It was Miss USA.
Yeah.
He had.
I don't think he's in the chat anymore though.
No,
Hold
probably
on.
not.
No,
That's
I don't
all
think he is.
right.
Damn. There's a whole story around that. It's so funny. Oh, whatever.
See, we have interesting staff with interesting lives.
I make games.
We have two sets.
Grant
of
and I are
twins.
TV stars.
We have two sets of twins that work for the company. Although one are identical, the other set is fraternal. We've got.
Oh, I was gonna say, who's the other set of twins?
Peter and Thomas.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, and they are the half brothers of Tad.
Ah. Okay. I don't know anybody. Yeah.
We have a beauty pageant queen. We had the former community director for Kerbal Space Program. They were poached by PlayStation.
Rightfully so, by the way.
Oh, I'm totally fine.
Yeah.
I'm totally fine with that. No, look, the goal of any good business owner and any good manager is the Boy Scout principle. Leave it in better condition than when you found it. If we can help people keep elevating what they're doing in their lives, that's a goal for us, right? Like, when Tad's getting a new job soon, I don't want to talk too much about it, but I was a reference. They never called me. But
They never did call you, which is surprising.
Your previous job did. The one that
They
you're-
did, and you talked me up as
I did.
you are so
I always
seldom.
do. Because, like, that's
Yes.
my job. Because then I talk to them, I say, all right, I had a really good meeting with them, negotiate your salary.
And I
But,
did.
like, that's my job, right? My job is to help people get better, right? Get from where you are to where you want to be. That's
So
what this is all about.
from you're saying from your head to your hand with full art to part rapid prototyping services?
I don't think we rapid prototype our staff. That's just kind of weird.
We're the prototypes. We were the prototypes the whole time.
I
We're all
will
just
say,
the
though,
we're all
I
just
am-
the new
It's a
Tesla
simulation.
AirPods.
I'm building a list of 3D scanner companies, like affordable ones, like, you know, $5,000 and under. I know he said $5,000 for affordable, but like $5,000 is a reasonably affordable 3D scanner. And I'm going to be reaching out to them because I want to start a whole series on 3D scanning. And I want to scan crash cars. Like, I want to go to a junkyard and scan crash cars with like 6 different scanners in one day. And I want to compare them apples to apples. I think it'd be a really cool video for YouTube. And it would be a cool way for me to get a bunch of 3D scanners in for review. We review them, we send them back. Whichever one I like the most, I just buy it.
Because
There you go.
we've had
And then
the
they're all
Art
write-offs.
Eva.
Well, no, they come in. Hopefully they come in for free. I don't have to buy them. We
Ah.
review them, right? And I go through real world applications, right? My laptop is a Ryzen 4700U. There is no dedicated GPU on it. And I want to see, can you run a consumer grade laptop on 3D scanners? Because
No.
if you're already, well, see, there's a couple of them that I know you can. There's one that I'm looking at that is $550. It's claiming 0.5 millimeter accuracy, which is
Okay.
ridiculous for that price point.
Yeah.
And it can
Yeah.
run off a phone.
What was the Artec when we had an Artec Eva?
We had an Artec Eva. That's
Yeah,
a
but what was its-
$20,000 hand scanner that needed its own supercomputer to be happy.
Which was the reason your current computer
This is why
was
my-
so damn small. So weird thing. So a little, so y'all can know like the backstory of this. Grant's computer was originally built to fit as a carry-on bag in any airplane in the US because one of the things we wanted to do was be able to travel and scan. The problem is that laptops at the time were not powerful. This is back in the 700 series of
cards
NVIDIA
that are
GPUs.
now no longer supported.
Yeah. So like you couldn't get a 780 Ti in a laptop. It just didn't exist. You could get a 780M, but it was trash.
There was one computer with a 780 Ti because it had the full mechanical keyboard, but it was like $4,000 or $5,000. The thing had like 45 minutes of battery, and you were happy, right?
Yeah, we built a computer that was trying to find a good analog box, but I don't have one. It was tiny. It was smaller than any piece of luggage I've ever owned, and it was crammed in there. That air cooler fit with 2 millimeters of clearance, and that GPU did not fit and required trimming of fans. But it was the Sugo SG10 from Silverstone. So it's a small case. Look it up. It's tiny as hell. And we were able to build at the time, very good computer in it. Current, it would not work because the 1080 Ti would get choked in there. But
the 770 got choked in there. It just worked, though.
That's fair. But yeah, that was the Artec Eva. Then we got the one that runs off the iPad, which isn't bad.
The Occipital structure scanner, which I still to this day say if you need a cheap 3D scanner that just works, the Occipital structure is a great scanner. Yeah. They're like $400.
I wonder how that compares to like the LiDAR on the back of the new iPads.
Yeah, I'm not buying a $1,000 iPad to find out.
Probably $700.
I can still buy an iPad Air 2 and that scanner for less. And have a dedicated 3D scanner.
I guess if Apple really wants more exposure, they could, fork one over. But that's
that's what Apple needs, more exposure.
I think when Linus Tech Tips has a problem getting like pre-release stuff from Apple, I don't think 1,700 subscribers is going to cut it, Home Slice.
No.
Like, while I appreciate your enthusiasm, I'm just,
I got my Google Pixel because I saw a YouTube channel that does like 3D modeling stuff say that there's a decent app for 3D scanning stuff on the Pixel, and it takes a lot of time. I don't remember what it's called. I can find it though. But it takes a while to get a good scan. But like the scans that he made after making a bit of work on it, it's called display.land, I believe.
Oh, I never.
It's probably doing it probably does photogrammetry.
Yeah, it's probably photogrammetry. You have to like walk around the part. It takes photos.
Which is not
them together.
Yeah, I think so.
It's a valid solution.
But
that's good for video games and stuff, but not
right. Which is my circle.
Dimension wise, I really like on the iPhone with the Face ID scanner. You can do. There's 2 apps I like. The Bellows 3D is really good for scanning heads.
Yeah,
because you keep the phone in the same position. You just have to turn your head back and forth.
Andrew Sink just do something like this? He did.
That was a new app that I hadn't seen. That used the LiDAR on the iPad and the new iPhones. The Face ID has been for a while.
Android.
And then the EM 3D app that Ethan makes app or whatever. That one's pretty cool because you can use 2 phones, and one's your viewfinder and one's your camera. You have to turn the phone backwards.
That's cool.
So you can scan pretty easily, and it's only $30, I think, the app. And it's a maker that's in the community and stuff. And
I like to support other makers. I think it's a lot of fun when, for me, it was amazing to I'm part of Wexter's Discord, and he's on there working. He was working on the mini Bob Ross, and Bob was in there saying, Bob Ross used to have a squirrel. He used to have a little pocket squirrel. It was his thing. And
Bob Ross was in his chat?
This Bob Ross model
no, shut up, Andrew.
now has a squirrel on his shoulder because Bob asked for it.
Bob Ross isn't Bob Ross is dead, right?
Yeah, he
yes.
is.
Okay.
Bob Ross
That's why I thought it was surprising he was in his chat.
Did I say
Spirit,
something
perhaps.
No, you said Bob was in his chat talking about Bob Ross. So I made the natural equation.
Also, there's a whole lot of drama surrounding the Bob Ross IP.
Did something happen?
There's always been. I don't want to discuss it.
Documentary and the stuff that's happening because of that.
Oh, I haven't seen the Netflix documentary, but I see it like in communities and stuff. There's a lot of drama that people don't know about, and it's probably for the best. You don't want to know. It's really heartbreaking, honestly. It's family
Never
stuff.
meet your heroes.
It's really upsetting. But either way.
To not the happy little trees.
Never meet your heroes and never watch a Netflix documentary about your heroes.
No,
is that the deal?
Bob Ross is great. Bob Ross is great. It's everything else that happened after his passing.
That's fair. That happens a lot.
If you go to a PBS studio, you'll see a Bob Ross painting. Every single one has a Bob Ross painting.
Well, that's cool.
That's
Man
what he
was
did.
prolific.
He would paint them and then he would donate them to the PBS studios. And when those filled up, because they gave him all that airtime, he donated them to donate for money to donate back to PBS.
Wow.
From viewers like you.
Thank you.
Let's take it back to our childhoods right now.
I watch those shows.
Oh, apparently it's spelled out pretty well in the Netflix documentary. So go watch the Netflix documentary.
That happens a lot, though. Apparently, what's the name of the person who wrote To Kill a Mockingbird?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
That person, she had it to the other book that got released recently. They didn't want to release. They didn't want it to ever be released. But then, like the people that ran the estate or whatever were like, "But
Harper
money
Lee.
though." Harper Lee.
Harper Lee. There we go.
Yeah, but money. And that's why I started a small business, because then I'm never going to have any money left.
Wasn't To Kill a Mockingbird local in Florida? Was it something else? No.
I don't think it was Florida.
No, what's the one that was in Florida?
Florida Man?
No.
FloridaManmaker.com?
We need a book that's just called
Maybe you've heard
Florida
of
Man.
Their eyes were watching God. That's what it was. Sorry.
We need a book called Florida Man, and it's just a compilation of every single Florida Man news article.
Okay, so you've seen what is it? A War and Peace? How thick that is?
Mm-hmm.
Bigger.
Yeah.
We need it needs to be like an encyclopedia.
Grey's Anatomy big?
It would actually come on a 8 terabyte hard drive.
Is it cheaper than $200? Can I buy it?
.txt files.
Can I? What's the price of it? Is it less than $150? Because that'd be the cheapest way to buy an 8 tera hard drive right now.
No, it's not.
No, we need to
Actually,
have it like an
$40 a
encyclopedia. You have to
terabyte.
buy all of the copies of it to see all the Florida Man, and they're all alphabetically ordered.
They'll actually be on 8.25-inch floppies.
But if they're alphabetically ordered, that means they also then happen out of sync, because Florida Man never runs in alphabetical order. We'll sell it to you in alphabetical order, though, but you'll have to figure out the chronological order on your own.
The Florida Man's
and the
alphabet goes
alphabet will be like
FL2A, and then it's just done.
There's a character in Hitman called Florida Man, and he's one of my favorite characters.
That figures.
What does Florida
That
Man
absolutely figures.
He's a chef. He makes coconut balls in the Miami level.
Oh well, that's not. Okay.
That is a Miami thing. Like
No, it's not.
Maybe you don't want it to be, but it certainly is.
And then you can
in
disguise
Miami, Jonathan. You're in Miami like what? 2 months ago? Month ago? God, I want to know.
I love the Miami level of Hitman because it feels like a Florida theme park. The atmosphere in Hitman is always on point, and the Miami level is so good.
For those that don't know, Hitman is his favorite series. He's got like he's got a steel plate of it.
I love Hitman. It's very good. The design is
dude, just go full on, shave your head, get a nice fitting suit. You got
Lose
it.
like
Red tie.
200 pounds.
Well, some are easier than others. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the Wexter models that I asked you for. Yeah, it was Wexter. One of the models I asked you for was the Hitman one because I want to paint it.
Yeah, you haven't gone through Fotis's Patreon, although Fotis
I went through it a bit.
Fotis did some Spawn characters, and my girlfriend's grandfather loves the McFarlane comic series and anything McFarlane related. So
does my dad. I need more.
Dude, the Spawns that Fotis did are stupid.
They look really good.
Oh, they're so good. And once we get a resin lapse set up, because that's like kind of the next big purchase I'm likely going to make is resin lapse, and a camera for it. The resin lapse.
The camera for it is the.
Actually, There's somebody I'm supposed to talk to because they have a way to do resin labs, but utilizing a Pi. You can run it through a Pi.
Ooh.
Which would mean I could just go get another one of those cheap-ass DSLRs that I have. Well, I mean, it was $650 when I bought it brand new in 2006.
Nobody's counting.
Justin, were you born?
Brad was barely born.
I would have been
Brad
2.
was a year old.
I was 7.
Probably about.
Yeah.
I was 7.
I was 16, and I bought my first camera.
Oh, nice.
And it to this day, it still runs. So, like, part of me's like, I should just buy more of these. They clearly don't break.
Or you can buy
I say that as the
like,
camera's going to die on this one, but
or you can get something that's like a little bit newer that has USB at least, so you can do some of the nicer control
see,
stuff.
you're talking like multi-hundreds of dollars. I think I can find the Sony Alpha 100 on eBay for like $50.
You can get my camera that I have for like $100.
No, you can't, Justin.
The T2i.
Oh, sorry.
It's a thought, but I guess there's someone that is
Grant.
integrating it to work on a Pi. What?
Guess how much an Alpha 100 is Oh, that's not bad. There's a bunch right now for over 100, but there's one right now, 6280 best offer.
They'll take $50. I don't know. I loved it. It was Sony's first DSLR.
Also, Grant, you know they make Wi-Fi compact flash adapters and SD card compact flash adapters?
Yep.
Why don't you use either of those?
They're not fast, and I just don't want to deal with it. And
It's compact flash.
I think the adapter is like $30.
14.
Maybe. I do have
Not
some
the
18
Wi-Fi
if you
one.
want
the
it
Wi-Fi one
tomorrow.
wouldn't be good for it. The SD card one would be nice.
The Wi-Fi one is the one I think he should do because then he doesn't have to forget to take the damn card in. Put the card in.
No, they're
If
they're
the Wi-Fi
a
goes
pain.
down, I'm screwed.
No,
Grant, it's a direct connect between your
Oh.
laptop
Yeah,
and
but
your
it's-
computer and that thing.
It's a pain. Those cards, they don't work very well.
Justin, compact flash doesn't work very well.
Well, no,
It
I'm
uses
just saying, but like the
pins.
SD card ones of those, like just. Are
Hey,
really
I
bad.
can put the micro drives back in. The little miniature hard drives that are the size of a compact flash card.
5 gig, right?
4.
5 gig out of an iPod
Is it
Nano
one of the
or
new
Mini?
gaming consoles doing that? Is it either the
They're using SSDs.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
an
NVMe.
SSD.
This,
But it's
the one that
swappable,
Grant's
right?
talking about, is an actual spinning hard drive.
It is a spinning
That's
hard
the size
drive
of a compact flash
that
card,
is like this big.
and it's
Oh,
5
man.
gigs. And it was
Sweet.
out of iPods. People would get them out of iPods because it was the cheapest way to get large compact flash storage
I
in the
used
early
it
2000s.
as backup storage.
large
Yeah.
5 gigs.
Back in
My first
2006,
flash drive was 128 megs. I still have it. It still works. It's MLC. MLC.
It's the
on
size of
USB
your
2.0. Saturates that bus.
I'm looking for. I
For
thought I
4
had them
seconds.
somewhere. I've got a 128 megabyte
Oh, it's
micro
SLC, excuse me,
SD.
not MLC. SLC.
But you know, we're working hard to do cool content, and these are some of the cool people that do it. We are
Hey,
bringing
whoa, whoa,
on
whoa. Don't
new
talk about me
people,
like that.
so we're going to be doing more purposeful marketing on. Well, we're going to do marketing on TikTok. I've already got that covered. TikTok, I got a way to do it, John. Yay!
Yeah, that's awesome.
That
We need
VPN, the VPNs that you bought. Justin, your youth is showing. Bob says, but
is that
Where-
really how that works?
if I use a VPN and a burner phone, yes, it's exactly how that works.
Woo! I
Because
wouldn't use
this
that piece
phone-
of shit.
What else do I use?
Anything?
Your actual cell phone.
Literally anything.
No,
Your
I
actual-
can't
you
use.
can
I
use
can't use my
this
actual
camera.
cell phone.
Your actual cell phone and then light it on fire.
I
Burner
can't
phone.
use my cell phone because
Yeah.
it is.
At
That.
least
The
use
joke-
mine because the battery works on it.
The joke, Grant.
I know. Greg doesn't get it.
I don't know what he was saying.
He said burner, so light your current phone on fire.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know, like I can't use my current phone.
You can use it. Andrew, as all of us electronics people know,
Uh-huh.
anything is a smoke machine if you screw it up enough.
Yeah.
It's true. Every electronic device is run on magic smoke. Because when you release that magic smoke, it no longer works.
You know, for
Ah,
years,
yes.
I think it was
It lets the
GE as a
smoke out.
joke. GE as a joke would sell you a container of magic smoke.
It was
No,
serious.
Yeah,
Magic
they-
Smoke, like put her back or what? I don't remember what they called it. Like something.
But it was
like,
a real thing you could
Yeah.
order. Hold on.
I had a substitute teacher tell me that every light is it doesn't output light. It sucks in dark. Every light is a dark sucker. And then candles and like flames are primitive dark suckers.
There's a mom joke in there somewhere. I'm just letting it go.
I mean, to be fair, they're not technically wrong.
I love the concept.
Ass.
Right? It's like an air conditioner does not like cool the air. It removes the heat.
Removes heat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is no such thing as cool. There's just the absence of heat.
That's not how lights work, though.
And there's no such thing as
How do
light.
you know,
Are you
Justin?
sure that's
Where's-
not how lights work,
Where's
Justin?
your PhD,
I mean,
Justin?
Isn't there something about like
You don't even graduated to high school, Justin. Maybe your knowledge of how the world works isn't good enough, sir.
That's the final lesson.
Something about like
Yeah. The
There's
final
no
lesson is when they tell
actual
you the
photons.
blood that looks blue in your veins isn't actually blue, and they've been lying to you since grade school.
That's stupid.
or that gold isn't actually gold.
What?
No, like the color gold doesn't actually exist. It's like a weird quantum entanglement shit that happens when you look at it.
You're a weird
That's
quantum
fun.
entanglement.
It's
come
shiny
on.
yellow. It's shiny yellow. Well, or there's no such thing as a brown, I think it is.
Oh
It's just
yeah,
dark
that's
orange.
a technology connections video.
Yeah,
Brown.
it's dark orange.
Yep. Yeah.
I love that channel.
That is a great channel. If you are watching this podcast or listening
And have
to us
watched it
online,
and put up with our
Technology
shit.
Connections. If you're not subscribed to 3D Musketeers, go get subscribed there first, but then go check out Technology Connections because honestly, I love that. Hilariously, we use all the same audio recording. He uses a Tascam DR05, but instead of using the onboard mics, he pulls it off onto a lapel mic. But see, I don't have that, and I don't need that because I have a Tascam DR10L, which is the lapel mic. And unlike most lapel mics, this records to an internal storage. It records to an SD card, or micro SD card in it. And this thing sounds great, unless for some reason I bend down and start talking into it. Sorry,
Or
Ed.
somehow
don't do that.
yell loudly at the ceiling.
Yeah.
This mic picks up so much. It's a great mic.
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's just very, very loud.
I messaged Grant the other day being like, because he was fixing the printer like this. I was like, try not to do that because you're talking directly into it. And then I fast forward a few minutes and he was like, and I was like, that's also peaking. So maybe don't do that.
But these are also all on brand for me.
What we
Yeah.
need to do is make a light that turns on when Grant peeks the mic. Just a big the RGB needs to turn to red in the background.
Yeah, it just needs to be
So
a meter.
for the
And
next
whole-
cricket
all the
video,
RGB
we just
can be-
change the LEDs to red.
So hilariously,
Preemptive.
the Tascam DR05 has a USB out, and you can use it as a USB microphone.
Really?
You can. You can
How
also
bad does
use.
it sound?
You can also. It sounds great. It sounds exactly like it sounds. It sounds great.
That's cool.
The DR10L can do the same thing. The Zoom H1Ns, I have 2 of those, can do that too. They've got, they've got DC out, or I mean, it's data as well. It's data and power, but yeah. So
That's
I bought
cool.
these recently. I bought a pair of Zoom H1Ns and a Movo wireless lav kit. So, because Amber will go on the Tascam, I'll go on a different lav mic if we need to move around. I'm just waiting until I can start like walking more on set, being able to walk more in general without a cane would be great. Because then I can do like the fun maker videos where we're actually like working on stuff. Because like I gotta still build all the enclosures for the printers that are gonna go over there. I gotta build those enclosures, but to do that, I'm not gonna do it without recording it. Like we're YouTubers now. We record everything we do.
Content.
But to do it, I like can't have a cane. I need to like have full function of my legs. But
What a
yeah, I
concept.
did a Amber's grandfather happens to have a Creedence Clearwater Revival cover band because yeah,
Of course.
I took
As
we
one
used
does.
Osmo Pockets as our main shooters, and I put this on the bottom of it through the quarter 20 mount, so I had external audio. This thing caught such great audio; it's not even funny how good the audio is of that concert. It was pretty cool, but no, like I'm happy with where we are with our video and audio for the most part. I'm waiting for my it's still in repair, my Sony RX0 to come back from repair, which does 4K clean HDMI out, John.
Like it matters.
Yeah, I can't. So, for those
you can
that
do
are wondering,
1080p at 5000K is your max for any platform.
When Grant sees 4K.
Yeah, I don't have
all I see are, I don't have a hard drive here. All I see are hard drive.
Yeah, our poor Google Drive account.
Google Drive. Hours more downloading.
Well, my hope is that with Parsec, we can set up remote editing rigs here.
No.
You're the only person
by the
that
two
seems
of
to
them
tell
a
me this
while
is a
back,
bad idea.
and
Everybody else that I talk to says Parsec is great.
I've been telling you this is a bad idea.
The entirety of Reddit said it was a bad idea too.
No, they didn't.
I've been saying this is a bad idea.
LTT said it was great.
No, he didn't.
That's because LTT has 40 gig fiber, my guy.
Yeah, he did not say it was great. All of the people said, with the caveat, this was kind of not that good, but it was pretty good for what it is.
We need to talk to Colin about it. Colin's been using it all the time. Like if you ever look at what he's playing on Discord, it's always Parsec, and I know he uses that for work. So
the goal and the reason we want to do that is because right now my up speed for my internet is only 20 megabits a second. Our average video shoot, so like the reviews that you guys see of the videos, are 60 gigs worth of raw data. It's like 10 gigs in audio because I recorded such a high bit rate, because audio freaking matters. But I want to go to 4K. The problem is it takes like 15 or 16 hours to upload 60 gigabytes worth of data to a Google Drive. It would make more sense to have the editors log in to computers that are set up, that are capable, and then they work remotely. Apparently, the lag is not bad. We pay for Parsec to get dual monitor or multi-monitor mode, to get high bitrate color and high bitrate audio through it. And theoretically,
but you've got all of your lags. If something goes down, you're screwed.
Then you wait. That's all. You just wait. But the difference is I don't need to spend $100 a year on Google Drive and then wait multiple days for 4K footage to be uploaded. Right? We have to look at what is my easier setup for all parties involved, and that is Parsec.
No.
I use it for CAD.
Honestly, it's probably driving to Starbucks, uploading your shit, and driving home.
That would be better.
We can't do that. I can't verify that a public network is going to be secure.
It's Google Fiber.
There is no Starbucks out by us that runs on Google Fiber.
Every single Starbucks in the country has a Google connection.
Yeah, they have Google Fiber now. Every single one.
Every single one. Gig up, gig down, consistent, always. How did you not know this?
We might be going to Starbucks, boys.
That's why people hang out at Starbucks, because the internet is so goddamn
I just thought it was because they wanted people to see them typing out their manuscript on the old-fashioned typewriter, honestly.
And then to protect
that's only
yourself,
Portland,
you toss
sorry.
a VPN in the way. Boom, boom, boom. It's simple.
But your VPN loses so much bandwidth.
It cuts it in half. That's still 2 times plus an order of magnitude more than you've got. Shut up.
The problem is that
I don't like going out in public, 1. 2, I only have one usable arm when I'm out in public, because the other arm is with my cane.
You know you would sit.
Yeah, you wouldn't be like...
I have to carry stuff.
Hold on. I have to upload my data.
I have to carry stuff, you jackass.
You sit down at a table, or you sit in your car.
I have to make multiple trips, and I don't like walking. Walking hurts.
One bag, not even difficult.
So I load one side of my spine now?
Grant, you hold in the bag with your shit.
And none of you go through the back pain that I go through. You can't tell me that this is easy. You can't.
I can.
I don't think it's easy, but the problem is that, like, the problem you have uploading videos to Google Drive and that sort of thing is what I would have to go through, going through my and then your internet to access your parts.
You're
No,
adding
you don't.
seconds of delay.
No,
Yes,
you're
you
not.
You're
not.
John, I've used Parsec both for CAD and editing video on a laptop across the country.
Your lag is the latency between the two connections, and that's it. Because we're not, and Andrew, from your perspective, you are dealing with 20 megabits up. and that is just the footage that you are seeing from my screen. Guess
I
what?
have an idea.
I'm streaming 1080p right now.
I have an idea.
all
You
over,
guys.
and I'm going to look up my network right now. We are sending 5 megabits per second. We have 20.
I have an idea that we
4K.
could test. Andrew, I'll give you my parsec, a link to my parsec, and I want you to see how it feels on my computer.
That would be
And I'm across the
I guess. I just don't want to deal with all of that. It doesn't sound helpful.
It's pretty.
Well, then we have to
Good.
get way further ahead because it's going to take multiple days to start uploading 4K content.
need 4K.
And that's the other problem is for the kind of industry that we're in, we can't necessarily run a week ahead. Because as we saw, we had an entire... So when Julia, she's not here with us, but she's been on the podcast before. Julia left for the entire back half
I'm about to get Grant really good.
of August. We had an entire content calendar set. Within 4 days, that entire content calendar was taken out back like Lassie.
Grant, hey Grant, since we're here and I can put you on the chopping block. Mark Rober, 19.6 million subscriber YouTube channel, routinely gets 50+ million video views. What resolution do you think he uploads in?
1080.
Is it only 1080?
1080, that's right, it's 1080p.
Is it really only 1080?
It is really 1080p.
I will say Mark Rover has much more to it than we do. When you're a 19 million subscriber YouTube channel, you could upload 480p and you're still going to get 10 million views.
No, you're not.
No. I disagree.
I completely disagree with you.
If I
it looks
click
like shit, I'm done. I'm walking.
If I click on Mark
lost my
Rober's
view.
video and it was in 480p, I'd be like,
Are you upping the content? Are you upping? So like, I watch content on my phone. I don't watch a lot on my.
I'm looking
my-
at the settings, and his max is 1080 as of my refresh right now. Has 864,000 views of the video posted 3 hours ago. It is 100% done going through, and there's no way he didn't upload this 3 days ago anyway,
But
and wait
realize
for all of the versions
This
to come out.
guy is a NASA engineer that he also he does all of his own editing. As far as I'm aware, he does all of his own editing.
No way. Also though, it's still 1080.
Tom Sandlander uploads in 4K, but he says no one basically watches that resolution. I don't either because I don't have a 4K monitor, television, anything like that. I'm all 1080.
yeah, so what's why do we want to do it?
YouTube prefers when you upload 4K. They do.
So who cares?
MKBHD is like the only person I know that even uploads consistently in 4K plus.
LTT, all of LTT's
I
channels do.
I don't think they do.
But realize they're filming in 12K. 12K, which enables them to punch in 3x digital zoom, and they're still at 4K.
Oh, yeah, LTT.
Well, yeah, because they're not going to upload at 12K. That would take hours.
Well,
Bob
it
says
doesn't
he's not
support
putting me
it.
on the 4K TV. That's good because this stream is only 1080p. But yeah,
Like
no.
it's actually really funny.
Like if we like highlight Simona maybe because we are in presence of a beauty queen. If we highlight her, maybe you could put it up on the 4K because the rest of us, no, we're all ugly. Tad, you're
Like-
pretty.
Like here's something really weird.
I'm all right.
So I hold a really weird like badge of honor on my YouTube channel. I was one of the first ever 100 videos uploaded to YouTube.
Oh, wow.
Guess the resolution.
480p.
480p.
360. Oh, okay.
And it got copyright flagged for like the 4th time, so I finally had to take it down. And I downloaded the video and I'm like, oh shit, I uploaded this at 270. 270p. And YouTube had to convert it because they literally didn't support that low anymore. So I had to transcode this thing to 720p and re-upload it.
Do they not go that low anymore?
No,
They go to
480
144.
480 was all they would allow me to upload.
I see 360 occasionally.
We've
I
got
can watch-
someone that says here in South Africa, we can't watch live at more than 720p. Otherwise, we buffer for minutes at a time. I didn't know we had a South African viewer. How you doing?
That's awesome,
neat.
really.
I think their name
Hey,
is
I have
Tony.
something I work on something almost daily out of South Africa.
Last
which is
name is
weird.
Corbett. But
Corbett. But yeah, I can watch Caleb City's
Multipass.
video. I can watch Caleb City's video at 140p. So I don't know
Yeah,
if that's an option or.
I'd rather watch through a potato.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying
Posting
it's
versus
Potato
servers?
quality.
Yes.
a possible. It's a possibility. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we are quickly approaching 2 hours. Is there anything you guys want to talk about your time here at 3DM? Yeah, it's no holds barred. You guys can say basically whatever you're going for. 2 men.
Everyone
up
knows
and
what
down.
Stockholm syndrome is, right?
Like
that.
Stockholm syndrome. It's not that bad.
I love it. It's
No
so
comment.
funny. Like, yeah.
No
I see the
comment, says the
before
video.
and
What you don't see is over in this general direction. Actually, there's a clone of Grant that has a 3D printed freedom delivery device, and it's telling me to say nice things.
Is it just the new Tesla AI bot, just standing there
God, that thing is so creepy.
with the
But
Grant
it's
mask
so
over
funny. Like I give Elon
It's not a
so
V for
much
Vendetta.
credit.
It's
for just
G for
trolling
Grant
it.
Rant.
Like, the Tesla AI bot was so funny. It was so funny. And some people just didn't get that it was just a joke. It's just a
Perfect.
joke.
We should sell Grant masks, like those president masks, but it's Grant.
They already make one.
If Grant could clone
The
himself,
Ulysses
his
S.
back
Grant.
would be fixed. Bob Karn says there is already a clone.
Oh
of
God,
Grant.
that's like the island shit.
Wait, can I just steal the disc out of John's back? Hold my beer.
Fight to the death. Remove John's discs and then fight.
Does is resin body safe? We can 3D print you some new discs.
Some resin is.
Organovo, hit us up.
So
Well, we could do it on a metal.
Hilariously, I'm still working on getting so I got the bone out of the CT scan. So I pulled my actual spine, my vertebrae out of the CT scan, but I'm trying to still isolate the discs. My goal is to, if I do have to go through with surgery, because within 2 weeks, I should know whether or not we're going to be doing surgery. Because either the shot works or we're doing surgery. It's that simple. I want to take that full scale, and it's big. I want to print it in a few pieces, take it full scale, but do it multi-material. Have the discs be printed separate and say, this is my disc now. This is what it should look like. Your job is to figure out the way to get from one to the other.
Well, let me get my Sawzall.
Apparently, so
You joke,
Well,
but
that is
Oh, I
actually
know.
something common
this will be in the glimpse of
Sir,
Grant
I
video
know.
whenever it comes out, but apparently it's like, so since I have 2 discs that are damaged, it's normally a 1-inch incision per disc, so they're doing a 2-inch incision on my back, and everything is done with robots.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
is
mean,
there
it's
any
actually pretty common.
screens? Will I be awake? He said, nope, you'll be out. I said, am I going to feel good about that? He said, no, it's going to be the worst sleep of your life. I said, worse than now? He said, yeah, probably worse than now. He said, but it's outpatient, so you'll leave. He said, you won't walk out of there, but you'll leave the same day. And he said, we'll know instantly. He said, as soon as you wake up, we'll know if you're good.
Now, interestingly enough, I have to make a call and ask, but the South African thing that I work on almost daily would be really interesting to get a image of you before and after. It's just in a place you probably don't want to go.
Lakeland?
No, it's at the morgue.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You do.
People are dying to get in there.
Yeah.
boo, go home.
I make the puns.
No, I so the CT myelogram is how I got all of this.
It's
Cannot recommend those. Those are spinal taps, and they suck.
It's actually pretty common for like surgeons in some hospitals to actually print out.
Oh yeah,
Stuff
totally.
for
This
surgery.
is common. It's done more for complicated surgeries.
Yeah.
This is not, hilariously, this type of spine surgery is not considered complicated.
No.
It is a discectomy, and they're not pulling out the
It's
whole
a-
disc. They're going in, they're moving my spinal cord to the side, because that definitely doesn't seem weird. They're moving all the nerves away from it. Then they literally go in with like a really tiny pair of scissors, chip, 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 chip.
Matt from Demolition Ranch just had this done.
Matt from Demolition Ranch got injured in December and had his surgery in March the same year.
That's because he's not putting up with terrible, terrible assholes
Whoa.
at workers' comp.
No,
all
they're
of you,
good people.
that's for you.
They're
And all the
good people.
PIs,
They're
that's
good
for
people.
both of you.
I will kick you out of this call. They are good people.
Uh-huh.
But there are things that you must go through. There are rules, regulations, and laws that I have to go through.
and
they're
BS.
good people. Okay? They're good people. But it is tough. It's tough to see like other people that got injured in December and have surgery that following March. I got injured in April of 2020, and I've been dealing with the damage 18 months. And I'll tell you, it's not fun.
Your hair's grown so much. There's a bun back here that no one sees.
No, there's no bun anymore.
Oh, you didn't do it? Oh.
No. But yeah, my hair, I have the longest hair in the house. So, yeah, like it.
I have the shortest, but I also live alone, so.
Here.
Oh my God, Grant.
You can be like
have
But see,
it
there's
like
a reason. There's a
You
reason.
look like Peter
I can't
Parker
hear
in
you. What'd you
Spider-Man
say?
3.
It shows the passage of time.
What did you want to do?
You need like the emo hair across.
Yeah.
Oh,
Peter
yes. Oh, my God. Dress up as the South Park emo kid.
God. No, so for those that don't know, and I guess I've explained it a couple of times, but I am growing out my hair for charity. I decided when I was put on permanent disability from my now former day job in August 1 of 2020, I have not cut my hair since. And when my back is fixed, or when everything is resolved regarding when all the open things are closed, let's go with that, we are going to do a charity live stream where Mr. Brad is going to be coming over. He, if my hair is long enough to donate, we're going to cut it down and we're going to donate it, because otherwise we're going to massacre my boy. So we're going to donate what we can. But then we're going to do a charity live stream where the top few donors, haven't figured out how we're going to do it, but shave patterns. So whatever you guys, if you want to pay for it, shave whatever you want in my head. I don't care. Then we're going to dye it whatever colors you want. And I'm going to film channel videos. So there will be evidence on the internet forever.
To 3DM.
Sub to 3DM. That's right. Sub to 3DM right here.
What's the line from that movie?
I just do that.
Shave my name.
But we're gonna have to get a professional barber in that can like do all like the really cool, crazy stuff on like. Yeah, we're gonna have to get a professional barber.
It's gonna require some skill.
No, we'll
so
find
you're
one.
saying don't have the 16-year-old do this.
Well, Brad can shave it down, but then you're gonna need
Brad
someone
can
who
shave
knows
it
how
down
to do
to the
like
point
the
where we get the
drawing on the
professional
hair.
barber in.
That's really hard.
Because I saw a video on YouTube of a dude who got his dog like to a professional barber, and it stayed like that for 3 months.
Well, so I'm gonna shave it. I'll shave it all off. If you guys are cool enough,
subscribe to 3DM.
I won't shave that. If you guys are cool enough, I'll even throw the beard in, just because.
You really should change this to say sub to 3DM.
I don't know. That'll look weird.
Yeah, I'd be clean shaven.
Then you'd look like John.
Like me almost. I'm not clean shaven though.
I think Brad should do the bulk of the work, because all the money that we receive on that charity live stream is going to go directly to benefiting the Make-A-Wish Foundation. So this is not a charity where I am the charity. No, it's going to go directly to benefit the Make-A-Wish Foundation. And, we obviously were involved in it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go listen to episode 10. There.
It's Hope. Hi, Hope.
Oh, Hope is... Oh, that's Fuzzy Skin Hope. Hope, I don't know if... Can you see her, Brad?
I see her.
She holds up the lid on the filament, her head. Oh, it's so hard to do this on camera. There's
There's
Hope.
so many Hopes.
Right there.
1 second.
Go get the real
Oh,
Hope.
he's gonna go get... He has a bucket of hopes.
Oh, God.
It's where he keeps his hopes and dreams. I should make a bucket of hopes, and
oh, God, the
anytime
hopes
I'm having
and
a bad
dreams,
day, I
that's
just take
so
a few of them out.
good.
Why isn't that one of the tiers on the Patreon?
Bucket of hope.
No, actually, I like that.
Yeah.
Ought to be.
I think anything
The
over
Patreon's
$5.
The graphic design works for it already done. Maybe we'll
Tough
change
shit.
it later.
Throw it at the end. Everything over $5 gets a 3D printed Hope.
That's up to Brad. It's his file. It's not released yet.
Yeah, but you have it too.
No, Bob asked you to name the other dog Dreams. No, so there's Hope and Daisy. He got to name Hope. His sister got to name Daisy. There you go. But they're both golden retrievers, except Daisy's like a blonde golden retriever. I don't.
Oh my God, he's making multiple trips.
Oh, there's Hope. He brings the dog. All right, Brad, you can go. Just put
Best
the
stream
headphones
ever.
on Hope.
Yep, we don't. Bye, Brad.
She's like, what are you doing? Where?
Dog's like, where are you going? Best live stream ever.
coming back?
She needs headphones.
That looks like
Yeah!
we did it. That's
We
a wrap.
did it, internet. We did it.
That dog puts up with way too much crap from you.
Oh, she's so good.
Got
So
mine.
good.
I fell left out.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, yep, Andrew's got a dog too, but it's smaller than my
Aw.
cat. But it's
That's
fine.
a little sad.
All dogs
Grant.
are good.
Aw.
This is Tootsie.
Most small dogs are smaller
Yeah,
than Victoria.
Brad literally has a bucket of hopes. Is that the hope that I made for you? Yeah, that was on the Morstruder with like 1 millimeter layers or something ridiculously huge.
Oh,
I
Popper.
love how Hope's turning the chair.
She's so good.
Brad's
I
like,
love
the dog
it.
gets the chair. I guess I can kneel on the floor or something.
Aw.
We should say with special guest dog. You will have to watch the entire episode to find out. See, Andrew can have a shoulder dog. If Brad had a shoulder dog, he'd have a back like mine.
I think it's more of a squirrel that Andrew has.
Oh,
Hey.
no, Bob says it's a chew toy.
This is a
Brad, I think we
cheweenie.
legitimately have squirrels in the yard that are bigger than that dog.
It's a cheweenie, apparently.
It's a
So
cheweenie.
Bob's not that far off.
It's a chihuahua mix.
Oh,
It's a chihuahua mixed with a wiener dog.
Bob has a wolf.
Yeah, Bob has legit. They're wolves. Yeah.
The picture in his profile picture.
Yeah, and
On
the
YouTube.
dog is so hilarious because it will come into his room to get a treat, and it does not turn its back. It will back out of the room. It'll walk backwards out of the room. I've never seen the dog turn around ever. But it's so cute because it's just like it walks in, it's just like, hey.
And it'll never show its back.
Until Bob notices the dog, and it'll turn around. Yeah, it's great. It's great. I
I
have
will
cat,
have it soon.
but she's off doing important cat things, so the stunt double's here today.
I lost share privileges.
Yeah, so how many hopes do you have printed right now? Do you have count of it?
Probably about 100, give or take. One of each color, material.
100?
Give or take.
now, but
Wow.
Brad, do you have an Excelvin skin, Hope?
No. No, all of his are
It's the
Jesse-
worst color.
Jesse PLA, now Jesse PETG, and
Green Gate,
Greengate, right?
and other random stuff like
Yeah.
Amazon.
Speaking of Jesse, I got a delivery notification. I've got 2 spools of Jesse filament waiting for me on the front porch.
Oh.
What you really mean is Jonathan has 2 spools that he needs to bring in for you.
That is correct. Yes, that is exactly how it works. Yep.
Not incorrect.
Not incorrect. No, not incorrect. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. I don't know. We're at 2 hours and 6 minutes. We can end it if you want. If you want to keep going, we can keep going. You're Andrew.
Just put the dogs on.
Those are bigger than the dog.
Put the
I
dogs
know.
on. That's all I'm in.
He's like, what are you doing?
I love Goldens. They're so good.
Oh, Amber went and got the boxes, Jonathan. So there.
Unboxing live on stream.
I mean, we can.
Yeah, do it.
Yes.
Very nice.
Oh,
Good presentation.
Amber should come get get my keys and get the knife that I have.
Oh God,
Do it.
it's ridiculous.
Hold on, I'll go get it. Hold on.
Where do you? Okay.
There's
Well,
one in the other one's at work because we were having.
All right.
Don't worry about it.
John
Don't worry. I'll be
wants
right
to
back.
get
I'll
his
be back.
key. Okay.
Hold on.
We're gonna do a live unboxing apparently. That
Hey.
I'm
You still have to go watch the short about this though.
I'm gonna
That
go
would
have to
be-
make a short about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll re-unbox.
Yeah, I'll flip it over.
Yeah.
No,
Oh my
God.
that's not a knife.
This
It's
is
not a
annoying.
knife. This is a knife.
Oh my god.
Why do
The
you-
serration
that
is a little
sharp?
over the top.
Should you own that?
I don't know.
I don't.
I keep it in a plate holder.
I don't understand what the cutouts in the middle are for.
I don't know either.
Weight
Aerodynamics?
savings.
Aerodynamics.
Weight reduction.
Yeah.
John bought a cold steel Spartan. And for those that don't know, It is an insanely large folding knife.
Wow.
That is a
That's impressive. But that's not a knife.
So here we
This
go,
is a
ladies and
knife.
gentlemen, a live unboxing. Oh my god, this knife is crazy sharp.
Yeah, it's a really good
Careful.
knife.
Like seriously,
and you're using
just
it to
like,
open a box
like-
and just sticky cardboard on blades.
Opened, the knife is more than 10 inches long. It goes. Yeah, it's like that, Andrew. But it's not a
Careful,
folding
Grant.
knife.
Yeah, this is a folding knife. I wish.
You're making me nervous.
Bob
mister.
says, "Oh, Grant, that's not insanely large." That's what she said. All right, I hate this knife. It's terrible.
For
and
a
I don't think
folding knife,
anybody
it's
should.
really big.
All right,
like
let's
this
see what's in the
knife.
box. We've got.
What's in
The
the
letter.
box?
We have.
What's in the
mixtape-
box?
We have mixtape number 9 PLA and Deep Purple. I honestly figured this box was gonna have PETG in it.
You
Should
said
have been
purple?
shipped before they did
This
PCD.
is Deep Purple.
Purple.
I feel this does not look like a full kilo.
You know what you got to do though, right?
Hold it up
What?
close.
Got to print something from Prince.
And
That's
we've
true.
got a mix record. This is a mix,
Oh, that's cool.
Mix
Yeah, that
number
looks nice.
9.
That looks
That's a
really
fruity
good.
color.
orange.
That's nice.
It's orange.
I
It looks
like
really
it.
good.
It
That almost looks like
pops.
Prusa orange in the video.
It's a
It's
little.
not a Brad's orange. There's no sparkle in it, I don't think. And yep, I was gonna say there should be an airhead and a sticker in here. There you
Is
go.
okay. So the mix,
Hey.
the mix orange, is that when they change between stuff?
It's random. The colors
Ah.
are random.
The mixtape,
Okay,
the
but like,
mixtape is
are they doing like the
those-
like?
Wait, Brad was saying something. What were you saying?
Sorry, yeah.
The transition spools are when they're transitioning between two filaments.
Okay,
And the
so they-
mixtapes are exclusive to the monthly box, and they're just whatever color Dave does.
That's so cool.
Yep, they're just messing around.
So
I like
I
this
thought-
deep purple. It's like a plum.
I
Yeah,
like the
that's cool.
purple.
Yeah.
Purple's my
Ooh.
favorite color.
if you can print a what were the old Mopars, like the Barracuda?
Cuda.
Yeah.
But see, the cool thing, the filament's cool, but the letter is always interesting. So this is for mixtape number 9 PLA. Let this mixtape take you back to the glorious 80s. Not only the glorious 80s, but specifically to the nightclub scene on Miami Beach of the 80s. Cocaine? Now close your eyes and think back to that time. I wasn't born. You walk in the door with the walks covered in neon. Everyone's hair is defying gravity with a liberal use of hairspray, most likely Aquanet, of which you can see in the background of my videos. Makeup is
I think
heavy.
3D
There is a
printing
guy in the
saved
corner on his on a 12-pound cell phone. The
Put
music
it down,
kicks
Andrew.
in. The Miami sound machine is performing, and you hear Gloria Estefan start singing. The rhythm is gonna get you. You see and hear all of this yet. Now think of the color that represents this. Open your eyes. Mixtape number 9 is that color. So it's that
He's
bright
pretty
orange.
damn. That's pretty damn good. Yeah, like you got your Miami like street beat.
The letter to
scene.
me is the best part about the boxes because it like seriously, there's like verbiage here. Like they put time into this. So musically, Dave has always been behind. This is for Deep Purple. Musically, Dave's always been behind on the times. On average, 20 or 30 years behind the times. When he was a young kid, he would listen to stuff like The Doors and Pink Floyd and Velvet Underground. This made his teen years kind of awkward because that's when he would listen to disco music, right as grunge rock was becoming the scene for everybody else. Now these days, Dave finally is listening to grunge and that early 2000s scream rock. So check back in 20 years, and we are sure that Dave will be listening to Cardi B. Oh, God. Now I know you're already thinking that they must have named Deep Purple after Jimi Hendrix or maybe Prince. Then you would be wrong. Back in 1972, there was a band
take
by
it.
the name of Deep Purple
Yeah,
released
there was
an
a
album
Deep
called
Purple
Machine
band.
Head. Yes, I mean, come on. If you played track 5 on record, you would hear a song, Smoke on the Water. Whap, 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 whap. It is the first song that everybody learns on the electric guitar because it is literally 3 chords.
But it's so good
Easily
though.
one of the most
Tad
memorable
going.
guitar
When you
riffs
find out
in the
Tad isn't
history
really
of
wearing
rock and
pants.
roll.
He said
It
he's
is
going to the
also
bathroom.
the first thing you most likely learn to play when you got your first guitar. It's in the damn thing. David was a weird child and thought it would sound super hardcore played on a violin. So Dave learned violin as a child, and not only did he confirm that he has no musical ability, he also confirmed that Smoke on the Water sounds terrible on violin.
I love
look
it.
it up.
That's so good.
Like, they put effort into... I think they put more effort into writing the notes than they do the actual filament, which is hilarious.
No,
to
there's
me.
there's some like kid like Justin's age sitting there like, how can I make him sound more like a boomer? And just starts typing out boomer references.
But this is cool.
Oh my God.
I
Smoke
love
is
it.
Cool. So we'll have
Smoke on
to-
the water Smoke on the water and violin is great.
Oh, you're listening. I don't know.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on who's playing it.
Well, yeah, but it sounds really cool.
like that. Were you at the shop when that happened? We had a Broadway violinist come into our shop
Ooh.
to look around when we still had
Yeah.
the shop, and I said,
That's neat.
"I don't mean to bother you, but you clearly she had a very nice electric violin. Do you mind trying out my violin?" She said, "Should I be worried?" I said, "I don't know. It's fully 3D printed. You'll have to tell me."
Is Tad wearing pants again?
Yeah,
He is wearing pants.
he actually is wearing pants.
He's wearing pants. It's fine.
Because I'm absolutely wearing pants. Why was there any doubt?
What'd you have to go do? I thought you were gonna
I
bring
had to-
something back like a dog.
I couldn't hold it any
Oh, you had to go pee.
It's been 2 hours, man. I had coffee earlier. What do you
And here
want
I thought
from
you were
me?
coming back with a dog, like something interesting. Jeez.
I mean,
No, he's
all
coming
good
back
dogs.
later.
Ah,
oh, you can't see her.
Dog.
Bailey, come here. Come here, Bailey. Here she
Oh,
comes.
Hello, dog.
this is my
Come
purple
closer.
dog. This is
Drago
my.
needs to make an appearance on the
Bailey,
podcast,
come.
Grant.
Well, Dad should have
There
brought
she
Drago
is.
on the podcast. There she is.
Aw.
Bailey's
Hi.
amazing.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, babe.
Oh.
let's all
Justin, that's
show.
not a dog.
Let's all
Yes,
show
it
things we're
is.
proud of. This is my dog. This
It
is
talks.
Cthulhu. This is my mom's knitted Cthulhu that she made me.
I've-
Oh, well, that's
I-
cool.
I've got
Yeah.
endangered species behind me. Does that count?
No.
Where's my? She also
And
made me.
we're off the rails.
Yeah,
Like you expected.
yeah.
Jeez.
You had no set agenda,
There
so
were no rails, my guy. All right, we've been a
Justin,
Japanese bullet train
Justin,
this whole
stop
time.
what you are doing. Go start a fire outside and throw that thing in it.
How
That is
dare
like
you?
A Furby for That's a Furby for Gen Z.
That's actually
you're not
really
wrong.
impressive, Justin. That's really well done.
aw.
Oh, I'm glad Andrew's thing didn't come back with a bunch of needles in it. It is a knitted Joker, but it
Justin.
looks like it could be one of those.
I love his jacket because he's got a vest underneath.
I could get the
You put a
giant
lot of work
one,
in
but I don't want to get up.
Let's not do
I
that.
have 3
What did Bob sent me something?
of these.
Bob, why do you have it's like a Victorinox, but it is over 12 inches long.
The big one.
Oh, the
yeah.
giant one?
No.
Yeah, they did it
it's
as a
not
promotional thing.
Victorinox, but the knife plus the holder or plus the handle is over
Oh.
12 inches. That's
No, well,
ridiculous,
there's-
Bob, but I love it.
There's the one that's just a thick stack of like.
No, this is not it.
I mean,
This is
Adam
not it.
Savage has one of the original spinning ones from the displays.
Yeah.
That was a cool video.
That was a really cool video. Speaking of cool things from displays, Skycraft took off their UFO to bring to their new store.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
If
happy
you
about
guys
that.
live in the Tampa, Orlando area and have not visited Skycraft and you enjoy our YouTube
They're-
channel, what the actual hell
Grant.
is wrong with you?
Grant, they're closed right now.
Okay, we'll go visit them when they open back up.
There you go.
I hope their new store smells like their old store. But
What
oh
does
yeah,
that
so
mean?
Jimmy wants.
It has
Jimmy-
like a surplus store electronics smell.
It
It's
smells
so
like
good.
phenolic. It
Oh.
smells like phenolic. It's phenolic
Yeah.
resin. So Jimmy's
So good.
asking about the GST3D, and a lot of you don't know what's going on with GST3D. GST3D sells filament at stupid prices.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
The hell is up with that?
20 kilos, $7.99 a kilo shipped.
There's no way.
Made in America, they're claiming.
No way.
Let me finish. They have a public address in Miami. I emailed them because I want to go to Miami soon. Whenever my back is fixed, I want to take Amber down to meet my mom's side of the family, especially my grandmother, because I think they'd have a lot of fun together. And while I'm down there, I want to go visit GST3D. I want to see their operation, how they do it for the price they do it. Because they say they're made in the US. On their EU website, they said they're made in the EU. Well,
Oh shit.
what?
They have pictures.
Not that is pictures of a production facility, not of their. Go look up their address. It's a business park in Miami. look, I want to go visit it. Either I get to learn about how they're able to produce filament for this cheap, or I get to blow the lid on something that is illegal. They're saying it's made in the United States.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a picture from inside their actual production facility, Grant.
Is it
here in the
one
US?
in Miami?
I'm pretty sure.
Look, I can pull pictures. Again, I want to see it. I want to see because... So Bob says it arrives in giant spools and it's packaged in the U.S. as he understands it. But that is not made in America.
That is packaged in America.
That is packaged in America.
Mhm.
Which, and again, I don't care if they're selling it that cheap. If they can make money that cheap, go for them. But if they are wrongfully claiming to be made in America, that is illegal. It is misrepresenting. And companies that need to keep made in America products, like we keep an entire side of our company that's made in America, right? The machines, the filament, everything is made in America because we do things that require this.
Okay.
If you are buying from them and it's actually made in China, you have violated your contract terms.
All right. So there might not be any need to blow lids off of anything. The stuff I'm seeing here all tracks. You go, there's a 3D street view of their location.
I know.
It's big. It's got doors big enough to fit these machines through. There's no way this is a warehouse in China. It's too small.
Look, I want to go see it. Straight up,
Yeah.
I've always wanted to see a filament production line anyways.
It's a lot smaller than I would expect.
The video goes two ways. That's what she said. The video goes one of two ways. Either I'm blowing the lid on an operation that is operating illegally in the United States, or we walk in and it's a really badass filament production line and we get to see it. They've got a public address. I sent them an email, and we have a CRM so I can track the email. They opened it no less than 8 times. Crickets. Nothing. No.
Yeah,
opened
you
it
say
8
this
times?
publicly.
They would have to go through and find where I said it. And if they watch 2 hours and 20 minutes of a podcast to find it, hey,
Thank you for the watch hours.
Here. But like, I don't think they're going to. Now, if someone clues them in, screw you for doing it, but whatever, right? I'm a YouTuber. I want to go see.
Lock everything up. We got a YouTuber coming in who's gonna blow the lid on everything.
1,700 subscribers.
Yeah.
1,700 subs. He's gonna blow the lid off this case, boys.
Hey, everyone's got to start somewhere. All
Look
right?
what he did with cricket. He really made some impactful change.
I did. I did. It was because
know.
of us and other people out there that story got to where it was.
I know.
We don't get 8,000 views on a video at a 200 subscriber YouTube channel because the video sucked. People clearly liked it.
Yeah.
So there.
We need to do an update on that.
But I've always wanted to go see a film and production line and then see, because now I'm doing it for the YouTube channel. That entire trip is a marketing expense.
Oh, there you go.
See? But I'm going to have to tell my grandmother I don't have the money to buy her a yellow Corvette. Whose phone is not on
Who didn't
silent?
silence their phone?
Come on! What is
Pixel
this,
user
amateur
Andrew.
hour?
It's definitely
Right.
Andrew.
This is amateur hour. What is it? Once we pass hour 2, all of our phones should be on full volume now?
Oh, well, in that case, hold on. So here's interesting. On that same road is an international shipping forwarding company.
Yeah. Now, Miami is a great place to have a business like this because you can make
absolutely.
it and you can ship it. It's a port city, right?
Right, but also getting in materials is nice and easy too.
Exactly.
So you could, made in America truly means made in America. They can get their plastic from China. So if they're
We're back.
ordering,
Okay.
500,000 pound Gaylords in, they're fine.
Well, again, so Bob's understanding of this is that they bring in giant spools and they re-spool it. That is not made in America.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's assembled in America.
Humidity could be a problem, but most likely, Bob, they have that handled.
There's a flower market down the road. You can convince Amber.
Amber would go with me to these things. And then while we're down there, I want to go visit Printed Farms in Fort Lauderdale, or not Fort Lauderdale, Palm Springs, Palm Beach County, Palm Beach. I don't know.
Those
They're-
are two totally
I know
separate
they're on
sides of
different
the
sides of the
state.
state. The one that's south, the one that's not east.
South and east is
But-
Palm Beach County.
I want to go see the Cobode concrete 3D printers. while we're down there. Because, like, it's concrete 3D printing. Come on. It's cool.
It is cool.
We finally have the first house in Florida that is permitted for
it got
human
permitted.
dwelling in Tallahassee.
We were talking about that at my office. They were like, how do you feel about it? It's like, I think it's friggin' great. I was like,
yeah.
But now, because I work at the fire department, and so I was talking to the fire inspectors. I'm like, how do you, there's no code for this. It doesn't exist.
It's a concrete structure. It's just like a regular home.
It should be covered by that.
Right, but it's not, though.
Yes, it is.
Yes, but I'm like, but we were having a conversation because it's different than what you would expect, okay? It is concrete. Yes, it's concrete. Yes, it's a concrete structure. But that's not how concrete structures are normally made.
Right.
So it was a really interesting conversation. They're like, oh, yeah, it's so cool. They're doing things that are so much more difficult, even with poured concrete.
Yep.
I'm like, that's really neat. And they're like, and the fire rating and all that crap's the exact same as the concrete if it was poured.
Because it's concrete.
Better. Because they can add in fiberglass or other materials into that concrete. Oh, so Jimmy's saying, well, the bags they come in are not always vacuum sealed. Humidity may not be that good. So, okay. And I've heard this. You're not the only person that's told me, but GST 3D, I've had multiple people show me that their spools they get are different. Like, it'll be the same color, but it's different spools, different kinds of spools. So I'm assuming they're buying just like the cheapest spools they can find.
They should hit up what's her face with Ninja Flex.
No, I don't even think that she's still around anymore. 3D Barb at 3D Print New York. I don't know if 3D Print New York is still around.
Hold on.
But like, I think seeing filament production would be cool. I know, Brad, you've obviously had an awesome tour of Printed Solid, which is pretty dope, where you made your own custom color, Brad's orange, which if you need filament and you want Made in America filament, go get yourself some Jesse PLA Brad's orange, because they donate money from every spool to charity, which is
3D Print New York
awesome.
Is gone.
Mad Monkey's gonna have fun soon. There's a new filament manufacturer in Canada.
Who?
Coming soon. We know him from Clubhouse.
Okay. I don't know who it is.
Cool. I get updates every so often of videos of his print of the line finally being able to be installed.
Because like,
but
lines...
Canadian code is way worse than US code.
Well,
like way more strict.
Now that Printed Solid, Dave Randolph, they're doing PETG at $21 a kilo, made in America, blows my mind. If it is good and I can get Brad's orange. Yeah, Bob wants to know. Bob and Jordan.
Let me look.
Yeah, can you
I don't know the name of the brand. I know the name of the
Grant,
guy.
what was the company we used to work with for USA made filament?
Green Gate?
Atomic?
No, the one that got bought.
Oh, Make Shaper.
Yeah, so Make Shaper was like what, 24 MSRP?
MSRP, yeah. They were bought
stuff
by
I had has
Keen
been pretty
Village.
good so far. The Jesse PGC.
That looks really good.
That's a good green.
It's
Nobody
been
ever
triggering.
orders green.
They've,
That's why the Hulk is green.
as it currently stands, they've
Andrew, watch out behind
They
you.
have all colors that they had having POI.
I thought you were gonna stab it. I was very underwhelmed.
This is very expensive. I'm not gonna stab
Yes,
it.
I know. That's why I wanted you to stab
Cardboard.
it.
Why is it expensive?
It's not made of
Because
cardboard.
IP.
What's it made out of?
I don't know, but it's squishy.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
It's foam.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well,
It's the same material as the like the Minecraft sword, the pickaxe and stuff. I
EVA
think.
foam. It's EVA foam.
Yeah.
Which we can laser cut.
Ooh, you want a laser cut a creeper?
No. You
Okay,
already
good.
have one.
No, I meant you want to laser cut an existing creeper, but I don't want you to.
Andrew, I don't have a good scan of you. I'm sorry.
Oh shit!
I get it now.
Walked into it.
I was slow on the
Sorry, it
uptake,
was
but I get it.
fruit. You got take the you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Wayne Gretzky, right?
Michael Scott.
Right.
Michael Scott. But yeah, guys, my legs are starting to hurt, so we got to wrap this thing up. But yeah, any final thoughts from anyone before we call this one?
Thank you all. Thank you all viewers for being there and making this what it is. I don't think any of us a year and
Is 52 weeks a year?
Yes.
Yes,
Justin.
Yeah, congratulations to everybody in 52 weeks.
Thank you, the
and
public
1
school
year.
system. Thank you for the public school system, by the way.
Yeah, Justin, is there a Common Core way to get that for you?
We have to like make it a word question maybe. And
I know you can't count past 20, so you're just gonna have to work with me here. I promise.
Yeah.
52 weeks is a year, my dude.
No, he said that because at the start we were like, somebody was like, it's 52 weeks and 100 for some reason.
My dad said 100.
was Dad.
Congrats on 100.
Yeah, right.
It's not 100, Dad.
Yeah, 1 year, 100 episodes, 52 weeks. We did it, guys.
I am debating
2 episodes a
on
week.
doing,
It's not impossible.
I'm debating on doing more like off-the-cuff style podcasts, but I think we would put that
This
on...
wasn't off the cuff.
Yeah.
Well, no. Like, when we have a question that comes up often in a week, and I can answer it in like 10 minutes, I might just do a video on it, right?
Yeah, we don't do banners.
We don't do banners, yes, and I will not. Hilariously, like,
Get
if someone
that sign
calls
on a
me
banner.
At like, so the people that only ever call me at 1 o'clock in the morning need resumes. They always need resumes printed,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like,
Resumes?
Yeah, for some reason they need like 100.
So I'm like,
I mean, just go to Staples or something. What? Why would you go to a 3D printing company?
Because
Yeah,
they see
before-
printing.
They look up
you look
printing.
up printing.
They look
You
up
should just
printing
start
near me.
you should get like a nice laser scanner, like a nice laser printer.
I've said that. Get
And
like
just-
get a surplus laser big copier.
Oh, I mean, then just start charging people like crazy numbers for it being at 1
Like, if
a.m.
these are people that need like 10 copies of a resume and they happen to be around, like, dude, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm gonna do it for free because you're clearly just trying to get a job, and like, I can't do that, you know?
If I needed a resume, I wouldn't ask anybody at 1 a.m. I'd figure out how to get to Staples the morning before.
Maybe your interview's at 6 a.m. and Staples isn't open. I don't know.
I guess.
Who does an interview at 6 a.m.?
Yeah.
No.
Crazy people.
I don't, guys.
Dude, when I was looking for a
know.
job, I wouldn't schedule an interview for anything before 10.
I don't know, guys. We get
It takes
the
a lot
phone
to
calls.
look this good, baby.
I answer the phone. Okay, I answer the phone.
All right, I know Grant said one of us was in a beauty pageant, and believe it or not, it wasn't Simona. I know it's hard to believe, but this face has even been on national television, which is actually true.
It is
Twice at the same time.
God, that was when I was clean shaven and considerably skinnier than I am now. But you know, the lack of ability to do any physical activity is tough. I can't like
God, what year was that? I think it was like 2014, wasn't it?
somewhere around there. But yeah, guys, that's all I got. Anybody else?
Keep an eye on the
For the year.
horizon for Andrew's games, because I'm gonna make games. I make games.
Well, see, what you should do is you should make games, and then we do it. We do videos for our gaming channel of your game, and I review it.
QA testing spiffing Brit style.
Yeah.
How can
My
we
video
break
editor wants
Andrew's
to be a
newest game?
dev. He gave me an advanced copy. You know what that means. There are some spicy exploits, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man. Well,
Yeah, it's crazy. You do up, down, left, right, BA start. You win.
Yeah.
well, I mean, you have to do that.
Yeah.
If you
That-
don't
it
have
just deletes the
contract
game.
in there somewhere.
No,
I
you,
really
you
want.
do,
I've been
do
meaning
that
to add
code?
to my website.
you do the Konami code, and it opens up the in-game store. That's how you get to the in-game store.
I've been meaning to add that to my website. As like a
Microtransactions.
secret thing.
Yeah, I keep my microtransactions secret, but the only one is skip the entire game.
Oh,
Skip the entire game for 3 times the
Vomit.
price of the game.
Konami Code opens up the store to actually help you win the game with microtransactions instead of
Yeah.
just skins and stuff.
Yeah,
Jesus.
but
Did
like
you
you
ever
know,
get the battle pass
most
to beat the game?
most
That's fair.
microtransactions nowadays are like just skip portions of the game and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna beat everybody to it and skip the whole game. Actually, for a while now, I've had an idea where if I make a game that has microtransactions, they'd all be negative. Like you can't jump anymore, you can't turn left.
Did you?
That's
There was the Counter-Strike hacker that would sell the hacks for Counter-Strike, but they all had embedded code that would let him control them. So like, he
Nah,
sees
you
their
know what
hack
would
and
be
he's
cool?
like, immediately run off the ledge.
It would be cool if you had microtransactions that could disable like running for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
but anybody could buy it, and then I could be a Twitch streamer playing the game.
Yeah, they do that.
While I'm getting debuffs by the community because they're buying it.
Twitch
That would be
plays
good.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not like where they're like. Let's say it's because I hate Fortnite. Let's say it's Splitgate, and you can buy $5 a $5 thing that means I can't throw portals for 10 minutes.
Interact with a super chat, like a webhook on a super chat. It's not impossible.
I'm serious, Andrew. That would be pretty
That'd be
cool.
good.
I mean,
for
games do
streamers.
exist. Games do exist like that with like with Twitch integration, and they're usually pretty cool. I don't watch Twitch that much though, so I don't really know what people would want.
One to intentionally hurt the Twitch streamer that they have to pay for each time. I'm down. I think that's cool.
There are versions of that, but
Light. Why are we talking about light again?
Light.
Light works by emitting photons, so light doesn't suck. Light does suck. Your understanding of light is just incorrect. I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Sound like a fire.
There's a reference.
Light doesn't exist. It's all just darkness.
Well, birds aren't real, so.
Those
Duh,
are security
birds aren't real.
cameras. They are not
New Zealand
birds.
doesn't
They are
exist.
security
Birds
cameras.
aren't real on Twitter or on Instagram.
Reddit.
Giraffes aren't real.
That's the best subreddit.
Yeah, giraffes aren't real. Giraffes are a myth.
I like
I've
giraffes.
There is a giraffe sanctuary by my parents.
Propaganda.
They're just really tall security cameras, man.
Horses
Just
aren't
make it
real.
see
They're
over
just
the
silly.
edge.
Or no, giraffes are silly long horses. That's right. Giraffes are just
Yeah.
silly long horses.
Yeah,
They're
horses
just
aren't
horses
real
with
because
big hats.
horses have no self-preservation. There's
Yes.
no way they've made it this long.
As Bob would say, it's okay. You can be wrong. It's even a shirt. Bob made it into a shirt.
Oh, I love it.
Maker
Oh.
Viking says he's not real. I'm not real. This podcast isn't real. Nobody
This is a
here is
simulation.
real. You're not real.
Is any of it real?
Cue
This is a
Elon
simulation.
Musk.
Okay, but if it was a simulation, why would they program in that we could figure out it is a simulation?
Wait, if it was simulation,
Because-
why all of a sudden am I on legendary mode? I signed up for easy mode.
I wanted creative. God damn it.
Yeah. Where's my infinite money exploit?
Oh, it exists.
Mother
You have
load.
to be rich for it, though.
Ah, that's right. It's the easiest way to make $1 million is to start with 2
Yeah.
and
you
lose
know,
$1 million.
it would be harder for Jeff Bezos to become a millionaire than it would be for you to work. You know the joke. You are closer to being a millionaire than Jeff Bezos. Get to
I'm
work.
aware of this, unfortunately.
He has that much money.
Ha.
And I think someone sat down and was like, Jeff Bezos could earn $100,000 a day and still not be as rich as he is.
Wow.
From the day he was born, and he still would not be as rich as he currently is.
Some people get lucky.
And he just went through a divorce.
Some businesses get ruined by a pandemic. Hi, we lost a $200,000 contract in 2020 that I got in 2020.
Some
So we
businesses
never saw any of the money.
No.
I got a remote editing job, so I'm doing all right.
Yeah, I'm
coming out on
pretty
top.
alright too.
God damn it, I don't have a sticker. I was like,
I
I got
got a
the
car.
sticker.
I've got cat stickers. Does that count? By the way, if you want to get your animals drawn, let us know. We'll get you in contact with Thomas. He draws animals, and they're pretty freaking great. But yeah,
Texas,
guys,
do you want to be drawn?
comes back. It's a. I think he does a great job. He drew my dad's dog. Is great. Came out really
It's
cool.
a really good drawing.
Yeah.
Thomas's Andrew's dog. It's just a picture of a rat.
Stop insulting Tootsie. She can't take it. She's sensitive.
Yes, that dog
Sensitive.
looks
So
very
she bites your
sensitive.
ankle.
I tell
She
you,
wouldn't
I've
bite
been
anybody.
bit by one type of dog.
Small dogs.
Chihuahuas.
Tootsie's only ever bit one person, and
That's
the other
one more
Chihuahua,
than my big dog.
and my
That's
other
more than-
Chihuahua doesn't have teeth, so
Gummy to
no
death.
problem. She will lick you to death.
Seriously,
she won't
I
stop
was-
licking you.
I was at a client's house. His big, scary German Shepherd could not care about me. The little tiny Chihuahua wanted to kill me. He let the dog out and starts biting my shoe. And I mean like, not like nibbling. I mean like this dog is
Like a-
trying to take my toes.
Like Belgian Malinois police dog.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you would think that I had like 90 pounds of coke in my car and I was running from the cops. No.
He ordered it in German.
Yeah. No, none of that. No, this little tiny dog. I don't know. The damn thing, I still have a scar from it. And this client had the
I would have gotten
audacity,
in a lot of trouble.
the audacity to try to negotiate with me as I'm in his bathroom cleaning out the cut with alcohol. I said,
So how's
"Sir, with
$50
all due
sound?"
respect- With all due respect, I'm doubling your rate if you want to do business with me. God. This is pre-pandemic, for those that couldn't figure that out. We don't do house calls anymore.
Well, with this dog's only ever bit one person. It was a fluke because she just didn't like old Rob.
My
She
cat
hasn't bit
has
anybody
never
else.
bit anybody.
Well, besides squirrels.
Did you say your cat? Your
My
cat
cat.
bites you.
Oh.
Yeah, your cat's bitten you.
Bullshit! Your cat bites me all the time.
Buddy, if my cat really wanted to bite, you'd know. Those sharp
I've-
teeth.
I've watched her bite you.
Yeah, but she doesn't like bite. She kind of like
She-
nibbles.
Yeah, she could go right through your skin if she absolutely wanted to. Speaking of,
She's probably lazy.
here she is.
Oh,
Miss
there we go.
Victoria. And Miss Amber. Hello. Amber, squat down and say hi to the folks at home.
Hi to the folks at home.
Hi, I'm also in the home.
Hi.
Agitated now.
She might be bitey, speaking of. No, I'm just kidding.
Hello, Miss Vicky. All right, we're ending this. I will see you all later. Thank you guys for
See you,
hanging
mister.
out. This
Bye,
has been a lot
everyone.
of
Thank
fun.
you for a good
Bye.
year.
Anyone you all want to shout out before we kill this thing?
Subscribe.
You damn
Subscribe,
right.
like,
Anyone in
smash
your
that
family
like
that you
button.
want to like, friends, family, whatever. Now's your chance.
No.
I'm on.
OPCstore.com.
LTTstore.com.
Kill it.
Bye, everyone. Don't forget to call
Bye.
your loved ones. And as always, keep
making awesome.
Making awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, none of us got that on cue, but that's all right. Have a good one. One
Making
year.
awesome.
Let's go.
Making awesome. Yeah.
Woo! Ric Flair. Woo!